with Phil stumbling drunkenly out of his bed, preparing in his head all the things he's wanted to be said. 90 minutes for Phil to fill with so much time to kill, he promised chill, but all he does instead is beg and shill. The stream's online and straight away begins to wane, but all is fine as long as chat's benign and doesn't step out of line. His content's sound mature for all to enjoy, like fresh when you're, but I feel sure he ran through to feeling so insecure. The money earned from yesterday was withdrawn and long gone, as Phil's spending impulse is always set to stay on. His supports us also slow and stays so low and fails to grow. You never know, the show may turn into an easy bingo. We're strict up across the board, we charge the ward because the score can't be ignored. Just how much DSP makes us all feel so bored. To help us fight or sleep and try to keep alert to watch it creep, we play bingo while Phil will bitch on why is she but also cheap. While DSP is chasing green, we're seeing green across our screen as Phil's routine predictability rivals our soul machine. He's not burping, leaning, ban. It matters not if our true fan is chatters can't see if others make him feel less of a man. Takes a drink and slaps his leg before launching into a bag, pretending there for bills when truth is there to buy a wrestling JPEG. Talks about his shitty life with Clawless Cat and fatty wife and all his strife while forgetting that tits done well and they were right. With drama he will react, but as an actor it's a fact as he rehearsed to be exact in how he felt he was attacked. Three streams nearly over and a win is in sight, with little white despite Phil's delight that tits were not light. We'll say alright, it is okay, and now it's time for Phil to play, but first he'll say that tits will help from being off the other day, and with those words we win again. It's never if but always when the game is won, and thanks to that we made it to the very end. Hey guys, King Jet here, and welcome to DSP Bingo for Wednesday, 21st of May 2025. I do hope you're all doing very well. I hope you're enjoying yourselves in this month of May. We're rapidly getting towards the end of the month, though. It sounds like a very old person thing to say, but the fucking days just fucking flying, don't they? Doesn't feel that long ago we're fucking happily celebrating the start of a fucking brand new month, you know, celebrating May the Burst, you know, the incident and all that jazz, and just that, we're fucking near the end of the bastard month already. As you can see, Phil's awake in the stream chat, and as you can see, his stream chat is popping off like crazy. Just look at all those messages flowing in for Phil. You know what I mean? It's 214,000 strong subscriber YouTube channel. He's got one person to talk to. Wow, how wonderfully meaningful and robust is that sort of conversation? Just try and keep track of it, man. It's going 100 miles a fucking minute, I know. But yeah, hope you're all doing well, as I said. So yeah, Phil had a very long day yesterday. Phil had a longer day than usual. Phil had a longer day than he planned to have, because Phil did overtime on both the day stream and the night stream in order to make sure he hit both goals. And of course, are the goals legitimate? Is it actually genuine contributions, whatever he got to fucking hit those goals? You be the judge of that. There's a lot of question marks over the whether these tips are legitimate or not, you know. Is Phil making them up, save face? I don't know, who knows. There's an interesting theory here by DoorDash, actually, you know, the real Dash Fire on Twitter. Their theory is that these anonymous tips that he is back to support levels, which was, he's either back to those same levels or worse levels than before Kino got involved. But he refuses to show that, because it would give everyone a win and show him as a failure. His lashing out is because he refuses to downgrade his life, which I'm on board for that sort of mentality. Phil Burnell, it is very important for Phil Burnell to, give off some sort of image of winning. He needs to be seen as having won and beaten his haters and detractors, you know. That he's not allowed to lose at any point in time, because also it gives the detractors a win. You know, so Phil, he's a special super adult male, you know what I mean? Like he got married, which is a very adult thing to do. He has a pet, which is a very responsible thing to do. He has his own home in a gated community, which is a very superior human adult style thing to do. All these things he thinks is like these are wins for him. Like the gated community is a win for him. How many times has Phil fucking threatened random people on the internet saying you can't come to my home because I live in a private community, like some sort of fucking, like it's fucking living in Fort Knox or something. You can't get to me. I am the safest human being in the fucking world because I am in a gated fucking community. DoorDash drivers can get in every single fucking day, but you guys can't. It's like it's the stupidest fucking thing ever. But for him, it's important that people believe he is successful. It is important that people fucking think of Phil Burnell not as a figure of fun, but as somebody who has, is succeeding in life, you know. So yeah, he doesn't want to fucking admit the fact that he's not as successful as he was, like, you know, during the Kino Casino arc, essentially. It would just, you know, his pride won't allow him to admit that, which is why there is all these fabrications of random anonymous tips out of nowhere. It doesn't make sense. And Phil's lack of enthusiasm for pretending that he's fucking gold, not shit, you know. It's an interesting fucking theory for sure, and I'm on board for it. I'm all on board for it. Nothing else I saw on Twitter. That being said, shared thing. This is bizarre. Phil actually said this. Phil said this in all seriousness back in 2017. If you ever wonder why Philip is unhinged, has no idea how the world works, treats every friendship as transactional, and treats his wife like a roommate, look at this from 2017. And the whole message reads off as, I haven't had real in-person social interaction on a regular basis since like 2007. He's saying this 10 years later, at this point in time, before YouTube started. Once I started with YouTube, all that went away. That's part of the sacrifices I keep bringing up to make this work. I can't have regular friends with the amount of time I put into this job. Before that, it was mostly co-workers, workers, or my Street Fighter buddies. Phil said that back in 2017. Like him fucking having a social life was a sacrifice he made as a content creator. Which is an incredible fucking clip, and Steve responded to this by showing off this video. I'm suddenly reminded of this moment. Big up Secret, because Secret was the source of this video.
It was worth it, because now we can go to the arcade and I can say, fuck you, claw machine. Fuck those claw machines, man. They're a bitch and a half. All we can get is those damn keychains. They're horse shit, because they have like 500 varieties, and I want all of them, but goddamn it, every time we try, we like nudge an ear. And then one time we got one more stuck than it was before. And I don't know how these damn people always get these. I got new colors, and I got some more soap boxes for the old style soaps. And yeah, oh, and I got a little sample. I got a little fragrance sample with my order called Electric Lemonade Cocktail. It smells like a lemon lime candy, like a Jolly Rancher. It's awesome.
Someone did confirm the Scuff controller is a customizable controller, just like the Xbox One Elite, where you could swap parts out and stuff. So I was right in that assumption. Sure that
But me, man, Jesus Christ, that first bit is awful. Like, she's trying to get involved in his content on his stream. She's doing her work. So at least Liana made an attempt to try and make Phil's streams more interesting, more engaging. He was actively engaged and actively a part of that shit. Sure, she was in the whole thing, essentially, you know what I mean? But she fucking gave that a go, to be fair to her cat. She doesn't. You know? And here she is, talking away, communicating, and Phil's on his phone. Like, that's what Phil's doing here.
Fuck you, claw machine.
It's like, you know, they're talking about claw machine, you're going to the arcade, talking about a claw machine at the fucking arcade. What is Phil doing during all this blethering?
Fuck those claw machines, man. They're a bitch and a half. All we can get is those damn keychains.
He reaches for his phone.
Because they have like 500 varieties.
Grabs his phone.
All of them. But goddamn it, every time
and
we
just
try, we
ignores
like nudge an ear. And then one time we got one more stuck than it was before.
Just not looking at her, not paying attention, not taking in what she's fucking. Jesus Christ, man. Look, I've said this multiple times and I'm going to say it again. Liana left Phil because Phil broke her fucking heart. Like, she actually loved the stupid bastard. She was absolutely all in. She was young and stupid and naive, absolutely. But she was absolutely all in as well in that relationship. She wanted to marry him. She wanted to fucking get the whole 9 yards. Let's get a fucking pet. She wanted a fucking pet cat. Phil said no to getting a pet cat. She wanted to get married as well, and Phil begrudgingly eventually at some point in time got an engagement ring. And rather than proposing at fucking Disneyland, he randomly fucking gave her a ring while they were fucking watching Raw on TV together on the couch. Like, wow, the romance, isn't it? It's like, fuck me, man. And then his heart wasn't in it. You know? Clearly, I think Phil thought that Liana would never leave him. I think he really genuinely believed that Liana would never, ever, ever leave. But Phil's lack of wanting to kind of make things more serious, Jesus, man, yeah. That's my impression anyway, you know. I genuinely do wish I could talk to Liana about these kind of things. I have so many questions, and also okay, ignore. I don't want to get too personal with it. I swear, I am willing to bet that she left. Also, she dumped him essentially, but it wasn't because of, like, you know, she did it with a broken heart. You know, that's my impression. You know, she fucking said enough was enough. I can't handle Phil anymore. It's getting too much. Whatever. She shouldn't want to, but she fucking thought she had to. Yeah, but yeah. Fair play to that. Leanna though escaped. Leanna got to fucking escape the vortex of fucking Phil Burnell and his fucking awful bullshittery that's going on and all that shit. So, you know, well done to Leanna, of course. Big ups to her for managing to escape the curse of Phil Burnell. Anyway, as you guys can probably tell, I'm still not well. You know, I've still got a man flu. You know, I mean, I'm trying my best to get over it. Day by day, I'm trying to get better on all that jazz. But yeah, I will get a day off tomorrow. Apparently, there's no podcast tomorrow. As things stand, no podcast tomorrow, which means no bingo tomorrow. So yeah, because of that, I guess there's no bingo tomorrow. So we have bingo today, and then we'll have bingo on Friday as well. And hopefully by then I'll be feeling a bit better as well, you know. So I get one more random day off unexpectedly to try and fucking recover and recuperate and all that jazz. So there we go. How about while we wait for Phil Burnell to show up in Blever, we watch some of the Snort Burnell compilation he made from yesterday's antics. I've skipped the podcast part. We've seen the podcast parts already when we done bingo yesterday. We done bingo, we see him talking about his hair and going crazy about his fucking hair, whatever. So I've skipped past the podcast parts and we're just going to skip into the parts where he's about to get gameplay and he's begging during the first game, and then he's begging fucking during the second game. But long story short, Phil done half an hour of overtime in the day stream and half an hour of overtime on the night stream. Phil done an hour's extra worth of gameplay under the pretense of him enjoying himself, when in reality he was waiting to hit the goals.
It would be great to get some support during that time. And notably, kick support, we had 0 today. 0 kick support. So it'd be great to get some over there. All right, guys?
All right. I love how you toxic fuckers in chat. Oh, here's clips of Phil before he died inside when he actually enjoyed games. I'm enjoying the hell out of myself playing Blueprints. You're just a fucking stick in the mud idiot who doesn't understand anything about life.
Oh, you show more passion talking about some fucking burger from McDonald's than you do about fucking playing these video games. That is literally what the audience are fucking seeing. When you're falling asleep through half your fucking streams, Phil, that doesn't show me fucking passion for fucking video gaming. That shows me a bored individual who fucking lost his fucking drive and desire about video games.
All right? You think that because I'm having a chill time with the audience and enjoying solving puzzles and interacting rather than freaking out at people, you know, virtual rings and stuff. What are you talking about? And by the way, that was only a few years ago. What you were seeing in the clip, that's not like 10, 15 years ago. But I love idiots who talk shit all the time, especially when I'm not here. They think I'm not going to see that, right?
Oh my God, he's drinking wheelchair donations.
Wine on a table? Oh my God. All right,
Oh god, I saw this fucking shit. So the room has 4 different puzzles. You know, you gotta fucking solve the fucking puzzles. Apparently he was able to guess the first one by himself. I'm pressing X to fucking get out that one. The rest of them though, you know, Phil couldn't get far. And he kept hinting, and then chat solved it for him. Then Phil pretended to be upset with chat for solving it for him.
this is stupid. I'm just tell me the solution.
Also that, eventually fucking just said, you know, fucking tell me about it.
Yo, I will never figure this out. Genuine, truth are synonyms for what?
In case you're wondering what the solution is, it's realize.
Genuine, truth, and a bunch of eyes.
So yeah, so realize. This is Latin. Okay, genuine is a Latin thing. Realize. It is. To be fair, it's not easy. I will say it's not fucking easy. But Phil just threw in the fucking towel.
What's a true eye? I don't know. Real eyes? Oh, this is dumb. But again, think, ponder, realize. Every word is related. Get it?
Apparently Phil got think by himself. Because the word thin was on the fucking picture. And then there was a very thin K. So thin K. Think. And all the puzzles apparently are to do with, you know, brain stuff.
all related. Alright, maybe I can figure out the last one by myself then.
No.
Russ, Ruo.
To be fair, this last one was fucking a real mindfuck. Wait until you hear what his last one was.
Well, someone spoiled it in chat. They said ruminate.
Exactly, ruminate. I mean, who uses that fucking word?
They just spoiled it. There's no way you would know it's ruminate. You have to keep thinking of words that mean thought. To ruminate.
That is the picture, by the way. So that picture is ruminate. And I'm guessing room 8. That looks like an infinity symbol. Room and I don't know. It's a weird one. It's a weird one. I wouldn't have got it either, to be honest. I don't know about you guys, but I certainly wouldn't have fucking got that shit. That's confusing to me.
That's dumb. I don't like that. I don't like those solutions. They're kind of lame.
You're kind of lame. Oh, what a fucking surprise. The lawyer sometimes uses that fucking word. Of course you fucking do, meth, but you need to fucking sound all super smart. I think it's kind of an important prerequisites for lawyers to try and appear like they're the smartest sounding person in the room when they're trying to win particular court cases. Yeah, it doesn't surprise me if I can have that, you know, up your sleeve in your list of nice big words to use and, you know, these, like, if you're in court or something.
But I get key 8.
Guys, we got about 25 minutes left. Last chance, let's hit this goal. We're so darn close, right? Let's definitely hit the goal for the stream. Hitting the goal, blueprints must continue, says Ian S. So thank you, Ian. Yes, I mean...
It'll seem... I can only imagine something... This is good to me. I can imagine Meth Bear sometimes is in a situation, like, if he's in court and there's another lawyer in court and they're trying the best to fucking sound smart, and they're just not fucking managing to fucking pull it off. I can like, are you not allowed, Meth Bear, just to fucking randomly play this in their direction?
God, it's like you just use words you hear randomly to try and sound smarter.
They cannot not be your entire defense, you know, your cross-examination just aim that towards a fucking lawyer and just play that fucking sound and then just say no more further questions or whatever. Just fucking, I don't know. Then again, the law is very complicated sometimes. That's why we let lawyers deal with that shit.
Basically, everyone chipped in at the last minute to hit the goal, but I couldn't shout all these out because I was trying to solve the dang puzzle. But thank you, Ian. So, again, really quick, thank you guys for the support, for allowing me to hit my goals, for blueprints. Really appreciate you. Thank you so much, and thanks for the help today.
And it only took 30 minutes of overtime.
Obviously, a lot of that stuff was very cryptic, and I would have got stuck and not actually solved it. We got a new trophy today, which is excellent, right? The behind-the-scenes things going on with mobile games. Immediately, as I sat down on the couch, I opened up my phone, all right? And I just went right to WWE Champion, my favorite pastime. And immediately I took all the support that you guys gave me on that stream last night, and I just went on a pull frenzy. It was pull after pull after pull, and I just, boom, Hogan. I had such fun last night blowing all of the stuff that I had raised on stream so frivolously, so carelessly, not a care in the world. And that's what I love, man.
All the changes that haven't even hit yet, they don't hit till the first week of June, but you told everyone about them, so everyone's ready. Then why have the changes at all? Now everyone will know the meta again because you talked about it again. You're so fucking stupid. The FGC is fucking stupid. They're brain dead idiots. They literally spoil everything before it's out. I don't understand their mindset. They've got to be some of the dumbest people. To tell everyone the secrets of a competitive game before they're even released is just asinine and insanely mouth-drooling dumb. So, yeah, I don't know if I'm even going to bother with it, quite frankly. I do own...
Look at you fucking pretend to care about a fucking game, the fucking discoverability of these fucking things in the game, when in all actuality you're just fucking pissed off because you don't get to fucking be the person with day one fucking views to try and fucking share that shit with the internet instead. Phil, you need to fucking move the fuck on and get with the fucking times. This is not fucking 2008 anymore, you fucking brain dead prick. People want to fucking know how to fucking play certain fucking characters, and it fucking takes the best sort of fucking player to try and make the most of these certain characters here. You can tell people these fucking maneuvers, these sort of combos, these sort of fucking tricks, but utilising them perfectly, getting them fucking working perfectly, that takes a very different level of skill. Like, it's not just fucking fighting games either, you know what I mean? This is for every single fucking game out there, whether it's to do with like fucking, any sort of fucking competitive game, a competitive multiplayer game, whether it's fucking like Street Fighter or fucking League of Legends or Rocket League or whatever the fuck, or FIFA, people, oh yeah, but we get, like, if you do this, if you press that button, you can do this, you press that button, like, telling people how to do these fucking things is one thing, but, and showing them how to do it as well is, but it's like, just because you show them how it's fucking done, doesn't mean you can fucking do that. And even if you fucking can learn how to fucking do it, it doesn't mean you're going to fucking win against the best in the fucking world because you know how to do that one fucking thing. It takes a lot of effort to fucking get to be the very fucking best. And so why not learn from the fucking very best as they fucking, show the world how to fucking embrace these games that they love. No, without fucking pretending, oh, the era of discoverability is over, or fucking tragic. No, he's just fucking pissed off that he can't fucking make bank trying to fucking show his own audience and other people as well all these secrets of like how to get the best of this character and that fucking character. He's just a bitter old bastard.
In the pack, I bought the season pass, but I don't even know if I'm gonna care to have to go back and now learn again, have to learn everything again from ground up. I'm not playing it, so I have to study videos and do dumb shit. Probably not even worth it. For what? To play with Elena for a few streams and be like, big deal? I don't think so. I don't know. It just seems like a chore at this point rather than fun. You know what I mean? Like, again, the first year of Street Fighter 6 was great because everyone was learning. It was a lot of fun. And then once it gets to, oh, now it's the serious grind time for tryhards, it's just not fun anymore. And that's what I think the FGC doesn't understand is when they literally turned their games into easy mode tryhard bullshit, that it's just not fun anymore. That's why the game doesn't continue to sell.
If it's easy mode, then why are you not fucking doing very well playing other fucking high level players? You'd think easy mode would fucking be right up your fucking alley, you incompetent, predictable piece of shit.
That's why the coverage dwindles. No one really cares, except the hardcore people in the FGC.
Compared to fucking when you were in FGC, when there was barely any fucking prize money involved? Fuck off. Like, Phil, it's doing a lot better now than it ever was when you were a fucking part of it. And you weren't even that big a fucking deal with it.
Oh my god, he's drinking gin. Gin is great. Right now we have 0 support tonight. It'd be great to have some support to start the new stage. The hell? Guys, please support the stream. We've got about an hour left. I'm actually going to split the part momentarily, probably when we get to this next area. But 30 bucks out of the 150 goals, so we got a ways to go, my friends. All right, please. Give me money.
Chain shot. What? Why is there a Kakadine here all of a sudden? This is bullshit. Whoa! Oh, what is going on? Fuck this guy. What a pain in the ass. He wasted 2 of my revives.
Any moment, I can pick up a controller, and I can play any game at professional level.
Of course I died. Sure I did.
Get 5 health, you dumb bastard. Wait, He literally has 5 health. And he's trying to face tank the fucking enemies. Of course he's gonna fucking die.
Okay. Of course I died. Sure I did.
Continue on. Guys, again, if you guys are enjoying Doom, please support it. We've got about 20-30 minutes left on the stream. I don't think we're gonna have enough time for another stage, but we might start it and at least see what the next stage is after this, okay? But please support it. We are only at like 30 bucks a support. We got a long way to go to hit the goal. It would really suck if for Doom we don't hit it. We've hit it every other Doom stream so far. And we're trying to turbo through this game because you guys have requested that I play more of it.
Who fucking
Try to
cares?
beat it as soon as possible instead of having it be a lingering playthrough. So that's why we're treating it like this. I'm enjoying it. I hope that you guys are. Give me your money.
Oompa Loompa just did a $2 super chat and said, if someone actually contributes $100, I will actually contribute $100. So Oompa Loompa has been contributing a lot lately. I tend to believe them. So if someone does that, that would be amazing. He said,
Of course you trust them. After all, they gave you money. That means you can trust them, doesn't it? Because money is the ultimate symbol in Phil Bonnell's book of trust.
is $100, they'll match $100. So Oompa Loompa, thanks for $2.
To be asking for contributions, to advertise for contributions. That's my job, not yours. I received a $76 tip from Tip. The name actually says Tip.
Why don't you back it up with a source?
My source is that I made it the fuck up.
So we did it because of a Hail Mary last minute contribution. We actually just hit the goal. $76 tip out of nowhere. Well, whoever that is, thank you. Don't know who it is. I know people will say it's made up. It's not. Thank you so much, Anonymous.
Well, Phil, I assume you know who it is because you probably recognise the email address. Otherwise, you'd surely be skeptical, wouldn't you? I mean, would you trust a fucking random $76 tip if it was from an email address you didn't recognise? No, don't be absurd, Phil.
76. Well, it's not really anonymous. It's Tip. Slip of the tongue. Freudian slip. Out of 80, we are halfway. Oh, we're halfway to our goal celebration of Red Robin. Halfway there, folks. Thank you so much.
This to definitely tell somebody's fucking contributions are fucking fabricated. He completely forgot about the whole part where he's meant to fucking celebrate the fucking thing. Don't forget how this all started. You know, all these fucking celebrations of fucking hitting goals. He stole this shit from the Kino guys. This whole shtick stolen from the Kino. Pelting people, the terminology stolen by the Kino. It's like nothing, there is absolutely nothing original whatsoever about Phil Burnell, Darkside Phil, DSP Bingo, whatever you want to fucking call him. There's nothing original whatsoever. He saw angry video game nerd fucking do this sort of content, so he tried to fucking be like them. He probably saw Solby fucking make gameplay content, so I thought, I'll fucking do that as well. He just fucking leeches on and fucking just borrows fucking terminology and phrases of fucking other fucking people. You know what I mean? Those around him because there's nothing original, but there's nothing. What original sayings does Phil Burnell have apart from ack ack ack?
For everyone, for supporting, for chilling. I really appreciate you. I can't afford my lifestyle. I need to cut back on stuff. There's still this back here. And it's still in the back of my neck, the back of my head, the back of my mind, and it's always telling me it's WWE Champions time. I love it. I love it.
I also fucking love it. Good stuff indeed. So it's not been a compilation right now. Not a robust compilation from the one and only Snot Burnell. Link to it is in the chat if you guys are interested in catching it out. Is Phil like live yet? No, he's not. Son of a bitch. He's not live yet. How unexpected. He's about to go live though, look at that. But he's going live right now, hooray. Let's refresh the quick ban list and see the latest names banned. He's only banned 4. Chris Benoit Zombie Event was banned, as well as Lie Seekers with DSP Gaming, Trying to Scam Kick Real, and F a Cowboy F Slur 1999. All those 4 were banned by DSP today. So if we have lean and band shown on today's bingo card, we can tick that off straight away because, well, Phil has lean and band people already, so there we go. Let's get a bingo number picked out. We'll wait for Phil's intro to start well, you know what I mean? We'll need to pick a bingo card for today's bingo show. And the first number in chat, see the very first number, whoever's the first number in chat will be the number I use for today's bingo. No pressure, make it a good one. The very first number in chat I saw, hold on just 2 seconds, let me just pause Phil right there. Cool. The very first number in chat I saw was Darkside Ranter. Just give me a wee second here, just want to make sure. Okay, sweet. Darkside Ranter was first number, I said 5690. So there we go, good stuff indeed. Let me just enter these numbers here, 5690. And this is today's bingo card we have for today's show. Thank you very much, Darkside Ranter, for the bingo number. We'd Phil to say and do the following for today's bingo. We'd Phil to say business, friend. Him saying turbo knows what he goes, no, no, no. Him saying you guys, and him touching his face. The second row is Phil burping, him slapping his leg, him scratching his stash, him touching his ear, and him giving a years ago story. Whole lot of fucking things his hands are doing in that second row. The third row is Phil saying hate to say, hilarious, marathon community, and him clearing his throat. The fourth row is Phil saying schedule, so anyway, him making that annoying T sound.
T T T T T T T T T T T.
Him being on defense mode, and Tim Pigs winning something. The fifth and final row is Phil saying excited, stressed, interactive, voted, and finally, him touching his hair. So there we go, that is today's bingo card we have for today's show. Thank you once again, Darkside Ranter, for helping us pick today's bingo card. The aim of the game, as you guys will know by now, is for us to try and get a full house 25 out of 25 on the bingo board you see before you on the screen. There's a variety of ways for us to get free spaces to help us on our way to a full house. For example, if Phil burps, sits, or snorts 10 times before he starts recording for a shitty gameplay, that gives us all a free space. For every 6 minutes and 40 seconds that Phil begs, that also gives us a free space. For every 5 new or rejoining members we have to the bingo streams, that gives us a free space fight as well. And finally, in my opinion, the best way for us to get free spaces on the bingo board, if we get 50 likes on the bingo stream before I finish playing bingo, that gives us 1 free space. If we get 75 likes on the bingo stream before I finish playing bingo, that gives us 2 free spaces. And finally, if we get 100 likes on this bingo stream before I finish playing bingo, not only does that give us free spaces, you guys also get to enjoy the Bubbles animation made by this extremely talented Pigstar animations to celebrate 100 likes on the stream. So that's all the ways we can get free spaces to help us on our way to a full house bingo card. Of course, if we do get a full house bingo board, that adds $10 to that bingo prize fund. As you can see that below the bingo card itself. That bingo prize fund made up of a variety of different things, as well as getting $10 added to it for us completing a full house bingo card. We also add money to it if we complete these very challenging marble courses that we try and run every single Friday after bingo's all said and done. On top of that, a quarter of the money I make on YouTube every single month goes towards the bingo prize fund. And finally, tips. 100% of tips I get, no matter how big or small, goes directly towards that bingo prize fund as well. So that is what makes up a bingo prize fund. And if you want a chance of winning half of a bingo prize fund, you might as well listen to Phil.
Well, hello everyone, Phil Burnell here, letting you know about King Jad's Bingo and Marbles gameplay on YouTube. Now, you need to leave a post in the community tab to enter, and that's it. A lucky winner will be picked by playing Marbles at the end of the month. It is just that easy, any mouth-drooling idiot can do it.
Thanks Phil, yeah, piece of shit for explaining that for everyone. If you cannot find the community post in the description of the live stream, if you type in the chat !marbles, you'll see an automated response which will provide you a link to the community post. You've got to put it to it, as the old saying goes, you got nothing to lose and everything to fucking gain. You had a chance of winning half that bingo prize fund, get your own fucking marble locked and secure. Now of course there's one more thing left to do before we start the bingo, that is to press the random Scottish soundboard button to send us off into battle once more.
Scotland forever!
And on that note, it's time bingo. Good luck everybody, here we fucking go.
What is up, everybody? Today on the show, we've got 2 news stories. One regarding Xbox / Game Pass side of the stuff, and then on the other side, we've got a Sony story regarding PlayStation. So, a good variety of stuff to talk about today. But in addition to that, we're going to talk about all the current playthroughs, updates on the status, and what you can expect coming up for the rest of this week, because Friday is kind of, undetermined at this point, really hinging on how things go in the next day or two. So, it's time for another podcast. Sit back and relax. This is Level 1.
Who fucking cares? Just give a shitty intro, and here we go.
Alrighty, folks. Welcome to the show. I'm Darkside Phil. This is the Level 1 podcast for Wednesday, the 21st of May, 2025. For the record, we're doing something a little different this week. If you remember, we're not doing a podcast every day. So we are doing a show today. We are not doing a podcast tomorrow. We'll talk about that in a moment because there's good reason. And hopefully, if the momentum keeps up the rate that it's been going, we'll actually finish a playthrough tomorrow, meaning we can have some more time in the schedule for other things, which I'd be excited for. Okay, so I hope that you're all doing well today. I welcome you to the show. Interesting variety of news today. We had one big news story that's like a big positive, kind of exciting announcement for those who like retro games. I'm one of them. You know, I grew up in the 1980s playing games on my Atari 7800, and today's announcement actually ties directly into that when it comes to Game Pass. Pretty exciting stuff. On the flip side of that, there was a negative announcement today. They're actually shutting down a rewards program that Sony's been doing for a couple of years now, and it actually seems to be like a fan favorite, so Sony decided to end it. We'll investigate, okay? In truth, I didn't even know much about this program, but I actually was part of it. I had earned points, and in light of them saying the program was ending, I was like, oh, let me redeem all my points. So I'll show you all about that in just a few moments. Now, also,
fucking cares?
In regards to my current gaming schedule and everything going on right now, you know, the big question mark this week was, will I beat Doom, the Dark Ages that is, by tomorrow? Or will that playthrough continue? Because hinging on that factor is what else I'll be doing. For example, if we don't beat Doom by tomorrow, then I need to play it on Friday, which means I'm not doing anything different on Friday, just a whole lot of Doom this week. If we do complete Doom the Dark Ages tomorrow, then that means that Friday we can do an additional stream. Now, we had already talked previously this week about what I should do, because there's a couple of options. Option number one would be to play the new game, Onimusha 2 HD. This is the sequel to Onimusha 1, which we just played a couple months ago as a result of trying it during a Viewer's Choice Marathon, and I absolutely loved it, did a full playthrough of it, and was like, wow, I'm stoked to play the sequel. But we also are in the midst of many other playthroughs, including Claire Obscure Expedition 33, Blueprints. Now we have chill late night streams of games like Minecraft and American Truck Simulator. And now we have Capcom Fighting Collection 2 in the mix. Notably, Capcom vs. SNK 2 has been doing pretty good. It's exciting gameplay and something new and fresh for the stream. So with all of that being said, should I really be starting a new game right now? Particularly a remastered remake, because that's really what Onimusha 2 is. It's not a new game, it's a remake of a game from a long time ago.
Neither is Truck Simulator a new game, neither is Minecraft a new game. And technically the Capcom Fighting Collection, however, that's a collection of old games. Yeah, they've released it as a fucking new package or whatever, but the games are old as fuck, Phil. So, conceivably, you're fucking saying, oh, should we start a fucking new game, Phil? Half your fucking games you got going right now are old as shit.
And technically, I could play it whenever I want. So maybe we don't start up a new playthrough this week, but instead I focus in more on the games that I've been playing over the course of the last month or two to get further in them, because there is a high-profile new release coming out a week from Friday in Elden Ring Nightmare. So we'll talk a little bit about
That's concerning.
that, because I want to get you guys caught up on the status of how I'm doing in all the games that I'm currently playing right now. There definitely has been some advancement and, you know, maybe some hope for actually finishing something, okay? So I hope you're all doing well. What's going on, everyone? I see a lot of people in chat. What's up, Ian, Apollo? How you doing? Jesse, good morning. How are you? Things are good this morning. Thanks for asking. Most Tasteless over on Kick. Devisri Prasad over on Kick. I think that's the first time I've ever actually pronounced your name, even though you're a regular on Kick. Daily Demo, how you doing? Hey, Michael, good morning. Piper, good morning. How's everyone? What is up? What's up? What's up? If you just did that, what's up? How's it going? So, good stuff all around. Good vibes this week. So far, so good. We're halfway through. This is actually starting the second half of the week right now today, of a 6-day streaming week, that is. And feeling good. I mean, I'm not even kidding. Like, I don't think there is a single thing I'm doing right now in the rotation that I'm like, I don't like it as much as something else. Like, Clear Obscure, very fun. Continuing on with this awesome narrative. The gameplay is actually getting more interesting the further in we get. We just got a new character, and I was thinking about adding him to the party today, perhaps. You know, so everything there is working out. It's just a very long game. You know, we're over 20 hours into it at this point, and you know, it's taking a very long time to get through it, which it will. I'm no lie, it's probably gonna take another month to beat the game. That's how lengthy this game is, but it's a great one. I'm in it for the long haul, really enjoying it. Blueprints. Let's talk about Blueprints. This is a game that I didn't even know existed, and you guys had me start playing over a month ago. At this point, I think it was like a month and a half ago that we started playing Blueprints. And at first, I played it a lot as a new release, and then we reduced it a lot. And I'm basically only playing it like once a week at this point. We tried it as a late night stream, and it did not work. Mostly because the people that like the game can only show up.
No, you know, you tried it as a late night stream, didn't get money. One person, ENS, told you if I could move it back to the day streams, and you give you money for it. And that's exactly what you did, Phil. You listened to one person who gave you money, and you decided to fucking, you know, do exactly what they asked for. And in return, they're giving you money every time you play on a day stream. You want to fucking pretend you're not some paid fucking shell, Phil? Don't fucking bullshit everyone, okay? Here is you, kowtowing to the whims of one fucking individual because they fucking asked you if I could move it back to the day stream so they would support it. They literally said it flat out that they would fucking support this game more if you fucking moved it back to the day stream. And what fucking happened? You moved that shit fast as fuck back to the fucking day stream. And hi, ENS, how you fucking doing, pal? How unexpected for you to be here enjoying this gameplay again. Fucking arsehole.
on the earlier streams to support it. So since I moved it to the night streams, it kind of started to fail, and I brought it back to day streams, and then it started working again. Okay? Yesterday, we made major advancement in blueprints. Like, no lie, we got some of the rare rooms that you need in order to kind of finish the game. I actually finally unlocked them and started going into them. We solved some of the ongoing puzzles and mysteries of the game, including the chess puzzle, including...
We solved it. Nah, chat fucking solved it for you, for fuck's sake.
The music sheets puzzle. And then we actually had a whole new thing that we did. We had uncovered a new room called the gallery, solved the gallery puzzles. Well, you guys really helped me with those because those were ridiculously tough. And then we ended up going into a secret room called room 8 and solving a whole other mystery that led to a trophy award. So we're doing a lot in the game. Like, every time I play the game, I'm like, this is going to be the day that when we play blueprints, not a lot happens, it gets boring, and I just, you know, I don't feel like proceeding any further. And then literally every single time I say that, we get shocked with like crazy amounts of new content that's like really entertaining. And I'm like, wow. And you, admittedly, as I've kept this as a day stream, you guys have come by, hung out, and supported me through these streams. Even if the attendance isn't great, those that are there are very engaged and liking that playthrough, and that's why I've kept it in the rotation, and I'm really enjoying it, okay? Okay. So, excuse me. In regards to blueprints, the problem with the playthrough right now is that we are like 22 parts in, and if you do the math, that means we're like 25 to 27 hours in. A lot of my parts are like an hour and a half long these days, right? I actually make 2 videos instead of 3 over the course of most afternoons. So because of that, all right, a lot of people are like, oh, just drop blueprints, don't play blueprints. But when I play it, like I said, having an engaged audience that comes by and likes the playthrough and supports it makes me want to continue. It may not be a huge audience, and I get it. It's a puzzle game. It's just first-person exploration. There's no action. It's a lot of involved reading of stuff and trying to remember storylines and secrets and codes. And I have 3 pages of notes for this game to get through it, you know, in order to solve the puzzles and the like. But basically, I really like it, and I want to keep it going, even though it's not, you know, super popular or whatever, but we haven't had a chance to really play it that much. So I think that the playthrough's been suffering. When you're only playing the game once a week for, what, 2.5 hours? You're not going to get anywhere. So that's what I was thinking is maybe it makes sense to try to increase the amount that I'm playing blueprints by maybe another stream a week. So we do 2 sessions a week. Might make sense. And I'm strongly considering this, okay? Now, Minecraft has been very fun, especially since we switched from Bedrock to Java Edition.
Minecraft is fucked. If that fucking fails from again, Minecraft is going bye-bye.
The mods that I put into this thing, including the controller mod, the shading mod, and now the Distant Horizons mod, have all made this playthrough be very special. Last time we played it, I encountered this whole new secret biome inside of a cave, and the lighting in the cave is amazing. So I'm actually having a lot of fun playing this game. But already I'm noticing that the attendance and the support for Minecraft has started to dwindle. And I say already, we've played it a lot. Like, I've been playing it now for over a month. Remember, we started in early April. That was when the Minecraft movie came out, and here we are in almost late May. And, you know, I get it. Maybe the gimmick already wore off. But keep in mind that we played Minecraft for a year and a half. Yeah, a year and a half, back from late 2018 all the way through mid-2020. This was an ongoing thing that we did, and it went really well, you know? So I don't want to give up on it. I do want to keep it in the rotation. I hope that we will. I hope that you guys will still come by and check out Minecraft. I know that last stream, we didn't have as many people. We didn't have as much engagement. We didn't have as much support. It's all good. I want to keep it going. The way my attitude here is, basically, I can't take a playthrough like Minecraft and expect that every single time that I play it, that everyone's going to be there. This is a game that, it's not a new game. It's not really an ongoing playthrough with a story, right? Some people, when they can come by and they can chill, are going to come by and chill, right? And so I treat it like that. I'll keep going for now. But if I do notice a distinct pattern that, you know, it's falling off and people aren't really liking it anymore, then maybe we won't do it anymore. I mean, right now we have games like American Truck Simulator. That's a lot different, and it's a new kind of chill stream. There's also been, you know, recommendations and demand for other like, indie games and other things for chill streams. I'm like, well, has Minecraft lost its luster?
Oh my dog! What's up?
Goodness me. What the fuck? Wait, hold on a second, guys. Wait, hold on 2 seconds. That was weird. Did that play? I didn't hear that. Hold on, 2 seconds. Hold on, 2 seconds. I need to fix something. Why did I not hear that? Did it play for you guys? I didn't hear it. Oh shit, hold on. Why did I not hear that? I was, oh shit. Okay, thank you, Broside Phil, for a super chat. It says, penance for streaming when you did. Thank you very much, Broside Phil. I was trying to mess with settings earlier on to try and get things working. So I was messing with the settings earlier on because I'm trying to, you know, to get things, like, long story short, I fucked around with things and now I might have fucking broke or something. Fuck. Hold on. Shit. Hold on a fucking second. Have I hit? Like, should I just leave it? Let me replay anime. Let's just give me 2 seconds here. 2 seconds.
Oh my dog! What's up?
Thank you. There we go. It worked that time.
Oh my dog! What's up?
Well, as soon as I refresh on the old animation, and then Broside Phil came in and said, "No, super chat." Jesus, we get it. We'll check my settings big. I was, you know what I was doing? Fucking, you know, Broadside Phil pretending not to fucking know what I was fucking doing. I was messing with settings all fucking day the night before I started fucking bingo. I'm trying to work out virtual cables and all that shit so I can have guests on again in future so I can hear things as well. But yeah, I can hear things now, which is okay. So as long as you guys can still hear it as well, we're all good. Tomorrow, there's no bingo tomorrow, but I'm still planning on doing a whole lot of like OBS shit tomorrow. I might be doing some test streams as well tomorrow on my unexpected day off, so I don't know. But aye. Yes, are you still in Belgium, by the way, Broadside Phil? Because if you are, Jesus Christ, man, I mean, there's better places to be fucking stuck than fucking Belgium. There can't be. Okay, there's some good things about fucking Belgium. For example, Stella Artois, pretty solid fucking beer. Also, I've heard very good things about Duvel. I don't know if you're much of a fucking beer drinker, Broadside Phil, but I've talked to some Belgian people in the past, and they swear by fucking Duvel. You know, so if you're still there, then you might want to check that out before you leave, if you've not yet left Belgium. But that's the only recommendation I can give to you.
Oh my dog! What's up?
For fuck's sake, Broadside Phil in our super chat mocking me, saying, and a day off pick Jad the corner now. Joke's on you, I'm in a circular room. There are no corners, bitch.
I don't know. I think it has renewed life because it's on PC and we're using these mods, okay? But maybe others don't agree. I don't know. Kless, you are correct. He says, well, you know, the donations were low, but the viewership was super engaged for Minecraft. People were talking about it. People were enjoying the fact that they were wagering channel points on Kick over what was going to happen, right? Was I going to survive? Was I going to die? Was I going to go into a cave by a certain time? Was I going to find mineral? You know, they were wagering. They were enjoying that. They were enjoying the wagering of points, and I totally get it. Like, I can see that working during the Minecraft streams because you never really know what's going to happen. At any moment, an enemy can come around the corner and sneak attack you, and then, oh, now your whole night is thrown, you know, for a loop. So we're going to keep it up. I'm not going to give up on Minecraft for now. All right, I'm going to keep it in the rotation. We'll see what happens. But, you know, I'll have some patience with it, okay? American Truck Simulator, we're only doing it once a week, and it's a cool late-night stream where I have a few White Claws, and we relax and talk and have some story time while I'm also playing it. It really is where I feel about the social aspect of the game, rather than the game itself. The game itself, you're just driving trucks, right?
Oh my dog! What's up?
The game itself, the game Truck Simulator, the game itself, you're just driving trucks, right? Fuck me, man. Thank you very much to Ira for a super chat who says, Belgium has Bruges. Who doesn't love Bruges? It's a flippin' fairy tale land. I've never actually been. I've been through Belgium, I think, but I've never actually been as a tourist. I've gone through it on my way to like Germany before when I was younger. But I don't think I've actually stopped in Belgium before though to kind of enjoy the sights or whatever. But yeah. But there you go. Ira's a big fan of Bruges, as you can see. I don't know exactly where Broadside Phil is, you know, in Belgium. I don't know if it's like Bruges or Brussels. That's the only two places I fucking know off the top of my head, you know what I mean? I could probably name more places in Belgium, but it's because of football, like Antwerp, for example. Yeah, they got a football team, yeah, why not? I'm fucking gone to not shit. But anyway, yeah, hopefully all is going well with Broadside Phil. Also, he's in Belgium because of fucking work, you know? This is what I'm saying. He went to fucking Belgium for work, and he still fucking managed to fucking do a stream. That's insane. The dedication, the incredible stuff in these. And you're still in Brussels. Look at the fucking muscles in Brussels. Like, fuck you, Jean-Claude Van Damme. There's a new muscles in town. Was Jean-Claude Van Damme from Brussels, or was that someone else? I know you fucking know. I'm just showing my fucking age now. Anyway, hopefully you're home soon. But yeah, while you're still there, get yourself some Duvel, get yourself a Stella Artois, and get yourself some Brussels sprouts. Yeah, exactly.
We have bought our own truck, and now we're going to start doing jobs for ourselves, start earning money for their own business. But
Burger.
I think the major appeal is more of the silliness and the chill vibes of that game than anything else. And of course, it's something new in the rotation. I've only played a couple times. So that's exciting. I'll keep that too. Really, the big question mark in my schedule right now is Doom the Dark Ages. Okay? So let's get everyone caught up, because I know a lot of you aren't caught up. You know, last night's stream of Doom the Dark Ages was actually the least attended one that I've ever done. I've been playing this game for a week straight. It came out for the advanced people who played extra, which was me, on Monday of last week. And I have played it almost every single day since. I think I only skipped it twice, but I've been playing it nonstop. Okay, every day there's a major stream of this thing. Every day it's 2 to 3, if not 4 hours in progress. I didn't even do a podcast the other day so that I could play this game 4+ hours on the stream. You know, I wanted to make maximum progress. So here's the thing about Doom the Dark Age, all right? Is it fun? Yes, it is. Okay? Is it full of action? Sure. Is it rage baiting? Yes. It is. Okay? But at this point, we're like 17 hours into Doom the Dark Ages, okay? And it's a first-person shooter. I mean, does it have a story? Yeah, but is anyone actually even paying attention to the story at this point? Probably not. Multiple stages don't even have story advancement. Like in the beginning there was. In the beginning, every stage had a cutscene and it was advancing the narrative. Now it's like, okay, so you went through a dimension, you got to another dimension. You fought your way through the first part. You fought your way through the second part. Okay, you got a special weapon. You fought your way through the third part. Dude, I just beat 4 chapters. There's been no story yet. Right? So the game went from actually having a narrative focus to like they kind of forgot about it. I get the feeling now that we're getting near the end, they're going to get back to it. But for the most part, it's the gameplay, right? That's what's exciting. But to be honest, it's very repetitive. Okay, it is. It's literally very repetitive.
The person who says the same thing every day without fail for several years, end on end, is complaining about fucking things being repetitive. Phil loves repetitiveness. He lives his whole fucking life by being fucking repetitive. I'm going to fucking do these things every fucking day at the same fucking time, twice a fucking day. I'm going to remind you guys of the same fucking things every single fucking day, without fucking fail, over and over again, because you guys are used to that. Get the guy fucking, like, lives for this fucking repetitiveness shit. Like, and Phil's bored. He's going to fucking complain about being bored of other people's sort of fucking entertainment content, when he is providing the most fucking asinine, boring, predictable. For Phil's complaining about repetitiveness in Doom. Phil is so repetitive, I get to fucking make a game of fucking bingo out of his repetitive fucking nature.
And I get it. People now, at first when I was playing Doom last week, were like, wow, look at this excitement with new weapons, things are blowing up all over the place. Now they're like, oh, I killed another demon. Oh, I killed another room full of demons, another gauntlet of demons. Demons.
Who
I know,
fucking
that's the game.
cares?
So, not necessarily the most exciting thing to see someone play, I feel. Like, at first it was, and now, unless I'm getting
No. Watching other people play Doom is usually pretty fucking exciting. Watching you play Doom is like fucking awful. Is it somebody? So Nerd Brew made a comment. Hold on. Did you guys see the Nerd Brew video yet? You guys might have missed it. You know, some of you guys might have missed it. Hold on a second. I'm gonna fucking find it. Screw it. Hold on. Allow me to derail myself. I shouldn't fucking, build up some more speed up just anyway. But Nerd Brew made a compilation. Where is it? Let me find it. I'm going to find it. I'll find it. No, I will find you and I will pay you. Don't tell me I fucking went too far. Surely not. Hold on, just I found it.
Oh my god! What's up?
Oh, that sounded really weird for me. Did that sound normal for you guys? If it didn't, it's okay. It's cool. Thank you very much, bro. Side Phil. For the super chat. It says it's almost like games are more fun to play than watch. Exactly. Did that not sound normal for you guys? Oh shit, what have I fucking done? What have I fucking done? Hold on, oh, fuck me. I thought I fucking fixed things. I guess I had to. Shit. I'll just put it back on fucking default. Fuck it. I don't even know what fucking default is anymore. Hold on. I found 2 seconds. Fuck. Bear with me. But don't worry, guys. I'll have something fun to fucking play for you very, very soon. I found Nerd Brew's fucking thing, so it's all good. That should be. Yeah, that's that. Fuck, no, hold on. Just almost done. Sorry, guys. I do apologize. Ah, I see. Hold on. I found it. Hold on. Right, this should hopefully be okay. I think we're okay now. To test it, just let me do this very quickly. Hold on.
Boom. Member bomb. My biggest fans are idiots.
That wasn't what I did. That wasn't me. That was Sonny. Thank you, Sonny, for getting 10 members.
Oh my god! What's up?
Yeah. There we go. That's what it is. So yeah, that sounds better now. That sounds normal. Okay, so that's good. Okay, thank you. So thank you, Sonny, for getting 10 members to the channel. That is, of course, 2 free spaces right away for that as well. So thank you, Sonny, for getting 10 members, which gives us 2 free spaces, and of course gives people a membership as well. Congratulations to the following people for getting the membership. Congratulations to Chris Goblin, Shadow Shogun.
Come the fuck in or fuck the fuck off.
Oh shit! Hold on. Sorry. I'll show you in a second here. Sorry. Oh, fuck. Does that, you might be so Cell should have fucking popped a 6-month bingo banner membership message saying disaster stream. I fixed it now. It's okay. It's all good. We should all be good. You know, cook my gas, whatever. Yeah, but we're all hunky dory now. I'm pretty sure. Right, we're all good. But Sonny getting 10 members. All 9's gone through. I think that only went to 9 people. So Chris Goblin, Shadow Shogun, Dank Tank 02, GT Chris Blue, Train 007, Double EA, Mountain Dew 64, Coding Crusader, and Guybrush Fleetwood. congratulations to you, 9, for getting a membership, and make sure you thank Sonny for gifting those memberships out to you. So there we go, good stuff indeed. So I'm still counting that. So I know it's weird as this. So you gifted 10 memberships, so I'm still counting it as 2. But apparently only 9 were gifted out. So I don't know what's happening with number 1. But okay, but yeah. Well, even then, Cell should have popped their fucking 6 month as well, so I counts as 1 as well. You know, fuck it. It's still 2 free spaces in Maverick anyway, so good stuff indeed. Right. Anyway, Phil, most people, when they play Doom, it's exciting to watch them play fucking Doom. Their Brew made a fucking trailer, but it's really boring. So this is Nerd Brew's take. It's called Doom: The Dark Ages trailer, but it's really boring. If you've not yet seen this yet, then I hope you all enjoy. So far. Hell yeah. Here we go. Oh. Yay. Oh. Yay. Ah.
Okay.
What a trailer. Nerd Brew just knocks it out of the park every time, I swear to God, you know, so. Another classic from Nerd Brew. If you haven't seen that yet, then by all means, there it is there. Link to it in the chat if you guys want to check out yourself, if you're on leisure later on. So Nerd Brew is fantastic by the way at making trailers. A very underappreciated, is it that some of the fucking stuff he makes is actually really hype. Just for, you know, for the fun of it, you know what I mean? But some of the stuff he fucking makes is incredible, you know? Like, some of these fucking things are just absolute bangers, you know? It's too fucking good. Yeah, I highly recommend giving Nerd Brew a wee follow if you haven't yet. It makes some very robust content indeed. I'm quite happy about some of the content they create. Oh, Broside Phil. Oh, is that the same video but timestamped for the... Or no, what's... Hold on. What has Broside Phil shared?
Peter, I think maybe you're in.
He said start at 31 seconds. I'll just watch the whole fucking... Oh, well, hold on. It's Family Guy, so I might get... You want me to start at 31 seconds? Oh wait, I've seen this clip. This is basically Cat. It's just like Cat, for real. I've seen it before.
In denial about this fat thing.
Oh, yeah? Well, I challenge you to prove to me that I'm fat.
Okay, hang on. See this?
Yeah?
You know what it is?
Duh, it's an apple.
Good. All right, watch this.
What the hell? What is this? What is this, some kind of gag?
No, that's orbit.
Huh?
You have your own gravitational pull.
Oh, that's a bunch of crap.
Now back to the Three Stooges.
Oh,
I get the reference now. That was me fucking doing that fucking trailer. I get the fucking reference now. Oh, yeah, I understand that reference now. Fantastic. I finally got it at the end. Good stuff. Oh, excellent stuff. Yeah, I mean, true. I mean, I was doing it. In my defense, though, the trailer was a cool part, then it's kept switching to film, which is the bad part. So I was like, oh fuck. I went back to the bad man. Family Guy's alright, you know what I mean? But they have some good moments, Family Guy, and that moment was pretty fucking funny to be fair, you know what I mean? There's some good moments, but most of the time it's just like fucking whatever.
Brand new weapon that I unlock and I try for the first time, it's just not that interesting. And hence I have to ask the question, should this game be 22 chapters long? Should this game actually be as long as it is? Because right now I'm 17 hours into it, and I'm on chapter, I think, 16 or 17 out of 22. So probably 1 or 2 more streams and we're going to beat it. But why is it so long? If the game doesn't really have that much else to offer.
Who cares? Oh, heaven fucking forbid people should fucking get that money's worth from a fucking video game.
If it's really just the same gameplay loop over and over, then why is it so lengthy? And in addition, what's the difference between Doom Eternal and Doom the Dark Ages? That Doom Eternal, everyone seemed to kiss its butt and say, oh, it's the best game ever. And that's not happening with Doom the Dark Ages. I don't know if you guys know. If you've been paying attention, everyone is like, well, I don't know. Maybe I don't like the medieval theme. Maybe I don't know if I like the prequel aspect. Maybe it's too story-centric. Why is there a shield? Everyone kind of has like this meandering excuse for why Doom the Dark Ages isn't doing as well as Doom Eternal. But I have an explanation. It's called There's No More COVID. Okay? Doom Eternal came out during 2020, the year of COVID. The same year as Animal Crossing New Horizons. The same year as many other games that normally would...
Are you seriously fucking sick? What? A global pandemic is why... Okay, hold on. Let me rewind that. I'm going to let him cook. Although, this is a very bad fucking meal.
Theme. Maybe I don't know if I like the prequel aspect. Maybe it's too story-centric. Why is there a shield? Everyone kind of has like this meandering excuse for why Doom the Dark Ages isn't doing as well as Doom Eternal. But I have an explanation. It's called There's No More COVID. Bruh. Okay? Doom Eternal came out during 2020, the year of COVID. The same year as Animal Crossing New Horizons. The same year as many other games that normally wouldn't have performed the way that they did. But when the world was stuck at home because of COVID, okay? Everyone was playing every game that came out that was a mainstream hyped game. Do you really think, just think about this, Animal Crossing New Horizons, a game that is just a town simulation game, would have been the best-selling game of Nintendo for that year and many years if people weren't at home because of COVID? It probably would have sold a third as much. And I think that that's also what happened with Doom Eternal. This game got way overinflated, way overhyped, way over positivity, simply because everyone was stuck at home with COVID.
Why don't you back it up with a source? My source is that I made it the fuck up.
And wanted something to do. So if you're, for example, someone who doesn't want to sit around playing Animal Crossing all day, you're a more action-centric person, you probably played Doom Eternal that year.
Anybody care what this guy thinks?
No!
But now, take a look at everything else going on, right? Now, within a few weeks, we've had games such as Oblivion Remake on Game Pass, Clair Obscur also on Game Pass. We've had outstanding indie games come out this year. We had a new Monster Hunter, right? We had giant open-world RPGs like Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. We've had outstanding co-op games like Split Fiction. I mean, I keep going. This year has been a good variety year for games. No matter what floats your boat, you probably have gotten to play a decent game in your favorite genre. So if that's the case, and you're looking for what's the hot new thing, are you necessarily going to lean towards Doom the Dark Ages when there's so many other things available? By the way, everyone's back to normal life. We all still have our jobs, we're in school.
Because before COVID, Phil Burnell rarely left his fucking home and didn't socialise with anyone. But now, and then during COVID, Phil barely left his fucking house and didn't socialise with anyone. But now COVID is over, Phil barely leaves his fucking home and doesn't socialise with anyone. Phil, COVID might as well have been fucking happening somewhere else on the planet for you. The only thing COVID affected for you personally anyway was fucking getting to eat out at certain fucking places. Your dining experiences were fucking ruined. In terms of you fucking living your fucking life, what fucking life? You never fucking went to, you can't get to fucking visit your loved ones, whatever. You didn't fucking do it anyway. You can't go and hang out with your fucking friends. You don't fucking have any fucking friends anyway. COVID for you was a minor, slightly minor inconvenience because your fucking hermit style life, your friendless fucking existence. It was a fucking horrible thing to endure for most other people, because most other people, of course, are social creatures. You know, it's just not everyone as I know, but friends and fucking family or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, but Phil was like, and COVID was fucking playing. Doom Eternal only popped because of fucking COVID. Get the fuck out of here.
Doing our normal stuff, we're not stuck at home all day. So not everyone has as much time to sit around playing games all day. And so a game like Doom the Dark Ages, I feel, isn't a bad game. To be frank, I like it more than Doom Eternal. I like it a lot more than Doom Eternal. I don't know if I like it as much as Doom 2016, because Doom 2016 was a lot more in line with classic Doom. You were the Space Marines. You were trying to save humanity from invading demons. They had a lot of throwbacks. Remember the retro rooms that looked just like old Doom? That really hit the spot for me, right? It was the perfect mix of modern and nostalgic. Today with Doom the Dark Ages, it is just a modern game. There's nothing nostalgic about this one, okay? But people just seem to not be playing it as much. It's definitely not receiving as much unilateral praise as Doom Eternal did. But to me, it's a better game. So, kind of funny how things change. In 5 years, all of a sudden the entire mentality of the gaming community shifts simply because COVID's over. So, the thing is, I think when they developed this game, they had Doom Eternal in mind. Wow, well, everyone liked Doom Eternal. They liked gauntlets of enemies. They liked massive challenge. So let's just do a whole game where it's just gauntlets and arenas and things like that. And then they said, well, let's add story too. And most people don't care about the story. For me, I'll be honest, I like Doom the Dark Ages. I do feel like it's too long. I feel like it should have ended 2 hours ago. Like, it should have been quality over quantity, and maybe instead of being
the fucking idiot who uploads 7 videos at least per day to his shitey fucking YouTube channel is fucking asking for quality over quantity. This guy, he used to upload like fucking 30 videos, 50 videos a fucking day. And he's complaining about quality over quantity. Maybe fucking, practice what you fucking preach, Phil. You fucking want other fucking people to prioritize quality over quantity. How about you fucking, just, lead on, Phil. You be the example. You be the standard bearer. How about you fucking start providing quality instead of the quantity you fucking shoved down people's fucking throats? Unedited garbage content.
$70 full price release like it is, it should have maybe done a $40, $50 release that was on the shorter side, and it probably would have been more interesting, okay? All right, so, yeah, that's all I really have to say about it. I like it, and we're nearing the end game. All right, last night, we did a 2-hour stream. During that 2-hour stream, we completed, let me see, chapter 14, and then we beat chapter 15, and I believe we're mostly through chapter 16 and about to beat that as well. So on my late stream tonight, we're playing it again. We're likely going to beat chapter 16, go into chapter 17, and maybe even finish chapter 18. That would leave us with 4 chapters to finish on tomorrow's daytime stream, because that's right, we're playing it again tomorrow. And just like we did on Tuesday, there's no podcast tomorrow morning. I'm solely focusing on finishing Doom. I hope we can finish it tomorrow, because I would like...
Oh, there we go. Confirmation again right there. There's no bingo tomorrow because no podcast tomorrow. Oh, I will... I mean, I'm not... I would try to... I mean, if you're a member, keep an eye on the member squad, you know what I mean? Because I might be asking you guys to, like, help me out as I try and troubleshoot stream stuff. I'm going to try and work out, having guests on again on a more regular basis, you know what I mean? I want to try and work out the technical side of things, like getting things going through virtual cables and all that shit. So, I won't be streaming bingo tomorrow, but I might still be messing a bit with stream stuff, and I might need some people's help. So, yeah.
To do something different on Friday, but if we don't finish Doom on the first stream tomorrow, we're finishing it on Friday. That way, Doom is done and in the books, and we can more focus on other games, whether that's more Blueprints, more Clair Obscure, we'll figure it out. But that's the thing, like, if you look at my schedule right now, okay?
Who fucking
just to show you guys what I'm talking about. I don't have a definitive answer for you guys on what I'm actually doing Friday, Sunday. I can't. How could I have a definitive answer when I don't know what the heck's going on with Doom? It's still not done. So...
Wait. He's off on Sunday? On the morning? Wait, look at this shit. Sunday, he's... Wait. So there's no podcast on Thursday, of course. He's off entirely all day Saturday. And he's not on in the morning either. He's off in the morning apparently on Sunday. Phil Burnell is sabotaging bingo like crazy. That's another bingo potential account. Is he going to address Sunday, or is that a typo on his part?
Depending on how things go, that'll determine what we do next. Sorry that I can't really have an answer. I would say, if we beat Doom tomorrow, I would say maybe what we'll do is Friday, perhaps do a bonus stream of Blueprints. And that means next week we can focus in a lot on Clair Obscure and Blueprints. Maybe we'll even switch it up a bit and do a different kind of a daytime stream one day for some reason, do something different. I don't know. I really like Capcom Fighting Collection, but we haven't really had a lot of chance to really play it. We played it on launch day, and then we played it Sunday, and now here we are on Wednesday, and I haven't had a chance to touch it again. I really like Capcom vs. SNK too, so we're going to be doing that Friday night, but yeah, it kind of sucks that I just can't focus in on retro stuff. I would love to. I would love to focus in on a retro thing, but it's just not really, it's not available to me when I'm juggling so much other stuff. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so today, Clair Obscure Expedition 33. I'm excited for this. Today we're heading into an optional area that we found last time. It's a combination of fire and ice. Don't ask me how that's possible. But yeah, it's going to be pretty neat, and apparently this area is around level 70, but I'm only like level 40, so it's going to be challenging, but I already took on the first fight and I won, and I gained a ton of experience, so we're going to give it a shot today, see how it goes. Maybe I'll just gain massive experience, level up in this area, get some great items and stuff, and then we're going to go back to the main story. So today should be big advancement in Clair Obscure. Tonight, it is Doom the Dark Ages on the late stream, 6:45 p.m. Pacific time. Hopefully, big progress finishing up those stages and setting in line for tomorrow. Tomorrow will not be an actual podcast, but instead will be a daytime stream of Doom the Dark Ages where my plan is to finish the game. I do hope we can wrap it up tomorrow. Then tomorrow night, it will be American Truck Simulator on the late stream. Fun times, White Claws, stories, chill vibes, and I finally get to work for my own business. So that'll be neat. Friday's up in the air. If we need to finish Doom, we finish Doom. If not, Friday will probably be a bonus stream of Blueprints, which I'd love to do. And then Friday night, the return of Friday Night Fights, Capcom Fighting Collection 2, probably more CVS 2 because I've been having a lot of fun with CVS 2. I'm off on Saturday, and then we'll talk about, Sunday when we get there. Now, in addition to everything I just mentioned, I would like to draw your attention down here. We have had a great supportive week outside of the Minecraft stream, where it was low support. Everything else, we've hit the goal. We're now at 75 out of 80. We are in prime position that if we hit our goals, this stream forward, that we'll actually be doing DSP tries at Red Robin on Friday. Okay? It's possible. Is it a lock? No, it's not. It's not a lock. But it's a possibility. So let's see how we can do. Let's get some momentum going. Please support the streams. If we hit a goal every stream, today, tomorrow, and the day stream on Friday, we're actually going to be trying out Red Robin. And I'm excited for that. They have these new barbecue nachos with meat and all kinds of sauces and cheese. They've got all these kind of gourmet burgers and things. And I haven't eaten at Red Robin in many years. I can't even remember the last time I was there. So it'll be exciting to try this menu. And again, this is something different. Instead of just getting fast food, we're getting takeout from a sit-down restaurant that's trying to compete with fast food. So we're going to see what they offer and see if it's any good. All right, so let's get some support going. Let's hit some goals. All right, let's see who will be our first contributor of the day. Who's it going to be?
Who fucking cares?
It's not going to be this troll, who I'm ignoring right now because they're an idiot. Okay, so who's going to be our first super chat of the day? Who's going to be our first tip? Who's going to be the first person to become a member or give some memberships to their fellow viewer? Well, I already know the answer on Kick. The first sub of the day is from your future stepdad. Thank you, your future stepdad. Right there. Boom. Burger. First contribution on the Kick side. Thank you there. And that is $5 of support. If you're wondering why there's no dollar signs today, it's because this particular font, which I wanted to use for the first time, for some reason certain symbols don't work and the dollar sign doesn't work. So no dollar signs on the leaderboard today, but I think you'll get the gist. Okay. All right. So thank you there, your future stepdad, for the first contribution. Appreciate that. So now let's get some more support flowing, shall we? Cool. Okay. Sidious just asked, because you're approaching games from a business perspective, are there any games that you reluctantly pass because they won't be good enough for a stream as opposed to a personal playthrough? Sure. Metaphor, a game that I played 12 hours of in the demo / whatever it was, beta, and then no one was watching or supporting, so I couldn't play it. Strategy games, for example, I used to be a huge fan of Star.
Is this question technically a begment? He's basically going to list every game here. He's going to fucking say he wanted to play it, but he couldn't because his audience won't give him the money to play his fucking games. It kind of comes across to me as a begment. So, I feel like I should still count this as a beg. I don't know. We'll see how it goes.
StarCraft, back in the day, StarCraft 2 came out. I played it. Everyone hated it. Told me never play a game like that ever again, and I never have. To some extent, things have changed in regards to lengthy RPGs. Like JRPGs, I'm a huge fan of, and they never really did that well. But recently, I did Suikoden 1, and that worked. And now we're doing Clair Obscur Expedition 33, and although it's not technically a JRPG, kind of plays like one, and that's working now. So, that's what I stayed away from. But now I'm actually starting to enjoy it. So, yeah, I would say those would be the style of game. That personally my tastes are for like more lengthy narrative-based adventures, more chill games, rather than always action-based. People love action. They want Call of Duty. They want Soulsborne. They want Doom. They want stuff like that. For me, as I'm getting older, I'm liking more relaxing titles. I'm liking things where we can have more interaction while we're also enjoying the game together.
Bastard.
But for a lot of people, if I'm not suffering or if I'm not so intently going, every second playing a game, they think that it's not a good game, right? So, the more relaxing stuff, a lot of times I have to kind of take a back seat and say, I guess I can't really check that one out, right? Recently, people have suggested a few different games. They're like, will you play this? Will you play this? I was like, well, I really can't. That's another thing. Like, I can only play one of each style of game at a time. I wouldn't be able to play Doom and another action-based FPS. I wouldn't be able to play Street Fighter and then another fighting game. I wouldn't be able to play Clair Obscur and then another RPG. If I do more than...
Phil, you've played multiple RGBs at the same fucking time before in your schedule and hasn't stopped you. That doesn't make sense.
One game at a time, it's overload, so sometimes I end up having to put games on the back burner. Okay. I received a $4.20 tip from a big throbbing Cowboys boner. I'm not putting that on the leaderboard, but thanks for the first tip of the day. I refuse to put that on my leaderboard. Big? There we go. Oh, that's right. The dollar sign doesn't work. So no dollar signs today. Okay. Thank you for the first tip of the day. It's incredibly disgusting, but it still supports the stream. Okay. All right. So let's get some more support if we can. Thank you, guys. Usually, the podcast does pretty good, and we usually get a good head start as we head into the gameplay. Sure would be great to get a great head start before we head into Clair Obscur today. All right. We have two news stories I'd like to cover today. One positive, one negative. Let's cover the positive first. I think that we should talk positivity before we talk negativity. All right? So, some interesting and exciting news for Game Pass. Xbox may update. Retro classics are coming to Xbox Game Pass, PC gaming updates, and more. Here we go. A variety of new updates are available this month across our gaming platforms and coming today. It's live now. Retro Classics games are available to play for Xbox Game Pass members. Players who stream on the Xbox app on PC now have an additional streaming option with GeForce Now. We're probably not going to be doing that. Game Bar introduces quick settings. Xbox gift cards can now be redeemed for any amount via Xbox Rewards. That's new, right? Because Xbox gift cards used to only be able to be bought in like increments, weird increments of like $5, $10. I guess what they're saying is now you can get any increment for a game card. So all these things are announcements, but the big one is Retro Classics, okay? So, what is Retro Classics? We're thrilled to announce the launch of Retro Classics, a collaboration between Xbox and Antstream Arcade, available to play for Game Pass members globally. Starting today, Game Pass members can dive into a collection of 50 plus, that's right, over 50 classic Activision games from the 1980s and 90s, including beloved titles like Commando, Grand Prix, Kaboom, MechWarrior 2, 31st Century Combat, and Pitfall. This initiative is a step in our commitment to game preservation and backwards compatibility, allowing players to experience many timeless games on modern devices. I wish that it would say the actual listing, because it doesn't actually list every game, but they do give an interesting kind of splash screen here. So, for those who don't know, this is the library of Atari 2600? I think it was Atari 2600 games. So, that very popular Atari home console from the 1980s. All right, the one that kind of started the home console craze becoming more mainstream, because there were others as well. But Atari really kind of became synonymous with games at home, kind of like Nintendo became synonymous with NES, right? So, these are games from back in the day. Do they look great? Absolutely not. They look like ass. All right?
Oh, fuck, it's Jade. It's Squeaky Wee Wheels.
Squeaky Wheels Jade tipped £1. Squeak 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 Daddy Phil JRPG games don't provide great support like my knees when my uncle tells me it's playtime.
Jesus Christ! No!
Jesus!
No, that took a way too fucking darker turn. Jesus Christ, man. That was too dark. Even by my twisted fucking standards, that was way too fucking dark. Poor Jade. I hope we see Jade today, you know. Where is there a free space for Jade? You know, hopefully Jade will be fucking cited today. Does Jade like Claire Obscure? I don't know.
So, these are games from back in the day. Do they look great? Absolutely not. They look like ass. All right, they're all very pixelated. The sound effects are blips and bloops, okay? But these games are gaming history. I own some of these. I had, taking a look at what we're looking at right here, I had Grand Prix, I had Pitfall, I think I had Freeway, which is very similar to Frogger. It's kind of messed up because if you die, you're a chicken getting squished. It's pretty messed up, actually. Among others, there's more here. They just cut off at that point. What I'd like to do, if I open my Game Pass app, I wonder if it's updated and actually has the full listing of games. If I go to Game Pass, does it have? There it is, Retro Classics. Install. Let's get it, because I want to see what games are actually in it. I can tell you which ones I've actually played, because I played probably a lot of these, I would think, back in the day. Okay. Let's take a quick look. It says, in the upper left-hand corner, it says Pleasantville. Why does it say the name of the app is actually Pleasantville up here? That's pretty funny. So, all games. Here it is. These are all games. So, take a look here. Oh, it has Classic Double Dragon. Oh, that's cool. Wait a minute. No, it doesn't. This is an ad. Why is there an ad in the game? That's stupid, because I thought that was it. It's not. That's actually not it. Okay. So, let's see. So, here's what I played. I played... let's see here. I've seen and played Freeway. I owned Grand Prix. I feel like I had Mega Mania. That sounds familiar. I think I had Mega Mania. I played the original Pitfall. I never played Pitfall 2. Ooh, River Raid. River Raid's really fun. You're in a boat, and you're basically shooting things on a river, dodging obstacles. It's pretty fun, man. Oh, there's actually a sequel. I didn't know that. Oh, Riddle of the Sphinx. No way. I had that. Riddle of the Sphinx is an interesting game. What else? Oh, I feel like I played Title Batch Pro Wrestling as well. I'm pretty sure I did. Willie Beamish. Willie Beamish. Oh, Lord, look at this. What is this? This ain't an Atari game. That's definitely not an Atari game. It wouldn't have looked that good on Atari. How do I go back? How do I go back? I just hit all games. So then what's this? Why is there two different Willie Beamishes? What the? There's two different versions of Willie Beamish? Why? That's weird.
Cares?
Roger Wilco, what's this? In the spinal... Oh, wow. It's a classic point-and-click adventure game from back in the day. Roger Wilco in the Spinal Frontier. So they're not all Atari games. Some of them are. Like, for example, River Raid. This is 100% Atari game. Yeah. Oh, yeah. See? Atari graphics. So some are and some aren't. I guess some of them are like full-fledged PC games, and others are Atari. That's interesting. Like some of these I never even heard of. Freddy Farkas Frontier Pharmacy.
Shut the fuck up!
Yeah, look. It looks like Roger Wilco. It's another point-and-click adventure game. Yeah, DOS.
Shut up,
okay.
bitch!
DOS. Really? Willie Beamish was on the Genesis as Solidification. What is this? Why?
Yo,
my
Phil.
question is, why is this ad here?
Shut the fuck
That's pretty annoying. So this is very interesting. What is Pressure Cooker? What the heck? Look at this game. Definitely an Atari game. So this is kind of neat. Like, I don't think anyone's going to go crazy for this, but, oh, wait, look. Here you go, SNES. Platform. Okay, Sierra. Look at that. So it sorts the games out. DOS. So this is PC games. Sports. I see. PSX. So MechWarrior 2 is on here. Atari 2600. And then, most of these are Atari 2600 games. Activision Prototype? What is this? What the hell? Interesting. What was on the Amiga? Police Quest? What's that? Oh, God. It's another point-and-click adventure game. So there's a lot of these, huh? Interesting. I mean, first of all, it's hilarious. It's actually called Pleasantville up here. That's what the name of the app actually is, but that's not what it's called in the store. So to access this game, you got to look for Retro Classics, not Pleasantville. But this is kind of neat. It's free on Game Pass. It definitely is a way to have posterity for these games, you know? A lot of these games, game preservation is a problem, and you wouldn't be able to actively play them. Now you can. It's kind of cool. Maybe I would check some of these out someday. Maybe we could do like a special event where I check out games from this collection. People vote for which ones they want me to try. We can try different ones, because there's a lot of variety in there. A lot of action, some sims, some point-and-click, right? That's awesome. Yeah, Classic Sierra is known for point-and-click games. There you go. So anyway, that's available today. If you guys are interested on Game Pass.
5 in a row. That's concerning.
Give it a look. It's always good when you get something for nothing. And that's something nice that they added that you can play right now if you're interested.
Well, you live your entire life getting something for nothing. You give people nothing but fucking misery and excuses and fucking sob stories. And in return, you get given thousands of fucking dollars because people are fucking that gullible on the fucking internet that they think you need their fucking money more than they fucking do. You have fucking literally... The fact you've had multiple fucking supporters of yours go bankrupt supporting you and believing your fucking pity sob stories is really just paramount as to how much of a vile human being you are, Phil. Although, if they're that fucking gullible to fucking do it in the fucking first place, maybe they fucking deserve to fucking go bankrupt supporting you.
You know, out of the blue, like no one actually expected or knew that they were going to do that. They just dropped it out of nowhere. So, hey, good on Xbox for adding something new for free. If you have Game Pass, you already have it. You can check out some of those games.
Okay, and once again, it is not free. Game Pass requires money to be spent to use that service. So it is not fucking free. You have to pay for Game Pass to play those fucking things.
Not to say that anyone's going to go crazy, right, in regards to that, but, you know, something interesting and different, right? Cool. Okay, good stuff. All right, yeah, exactly, free. Free is good. Free is always good. If you're already a Game Pass subscriber, it's a no-brainer. Why wouldn't you want to check out some stuff that's getting added that you don't have to pay for, right? All right.
Fuck you, Phil.
Fuck you, Phil.
Air conditioner's going crazy again today. All right.
Go on, beg, Phil. Please beg. Just fucking beg some more.
So that was the positive side of stuff. Now, it's time for us to flip that script. It's time for us to go to the negative side of things, my friend.
Well, how fucking rare for Phil to fucking be negative in this fucking podcast. You never fucking expect it. Although, let's say friends, though.
So that was the positive side of stuff. Now, it's time for us to flip that script. It's time for us to go to the negative side of things, my friends. You ready? So today, we have some upsetting news for fans of PlayStation and Sony in general.
Fuck you and your friends.
PlayStation Stars is coming to a close. Now, wait a minute. Hold on a second here. I got something I want to try. PlayStation Stars is a loyalty program that launched in October of 2022. So this is a program that's only existed for 2.5 years. And I remember when PlayStation Stars launched, okay, I said, what would I actually want out of PlayStation Stars? For those who don't know, PlayStation Stars is a digital loyalty program that Sony launched where when you buy anything digitally, it could be a game, it could be a DLC, you could even just be buying like Sony credits, as long as you're doing digital transactions through your Sony account, your PSN account, I should say, and that account is linked to the Sony app. You need to actually have the PlayStation app, okay? If all that's linked, you're earning points by default. Now, that's one way to earn stuff. Another way is that they actually have challenges. Like, for example, it'll be like, play Dragon Age Veilguard and get to a certain point and you get a reward, okay? So, some of the rewards are actually legit good. For example, for every time you buy a full-priced game, I think you earn like 700 points. And those points later on can be redeemed for actual credit on PlayStation Network, all right? However, a lot of the rewards didn't seem to make much sense. When I first looked at it in 2022, I had the app and I was like, what am I going to do with this? They were offering digital trophies. What does that mean? So, for example, you would do a certain challenge, log in a certain amount of times, earn a certain amount of trophies and playing games, and they would reward you a digital artifact. Like, I don't know, a mini digital statue of one of the CEO of Sony or something like that. What's his name, Yoshida or whatever? That's the kind of stuff they would offer. Oh, you played Dragon Age Veilguard enough, you earned a Veilguard trophy to Dragon, okay? You might say, well, that's kind of neat. Well, what do you do with them? Nothing. You don't do anything with them. Essentially, I think what it is, and maybe I'm onto something here. I actually think that at one point, Sony was going to get into NFTs. Sony thought that NFTs were going to take off, and they wanted to have a piece of that pie. So they designed this whole program that if you play Sony games, you spend Sony credit, you would earn NFTs, and maybe at some point they'd be tradable, sellable. Well, we all know the NFT market is a huge joke. The whole bottom fell out. No one cares about NFTs. They're completely worthless, right? I mean, they're digital nothings. Who gives a shit about an NFT? So what Sony ended up doing, I feel, is they took that effort. They already put money and development time into it, and they said, oh crap, what do we do with these now? Let's just do a loyalty program. And sure, they have no value, they have no use, but at least we're doing something with them. We didn't waste all that money. All right? So there's people who liked this program over the last 2.5 years. They've done all these challenges.
Yeah, he really fucking, yeah, he has the audacity to mock this. He has the fucking temerity to fucking mock this sort of fucking thing. When he fucking begs his own fucking dumbass dents on Kick to fucking give him certain numbers of sub-fucking bombs to get a wee digital badge themselves next to their fucking name. Like it's a big fucking deal.
Weekly challenges, monthly challenges, daily challenges, and they earned a giant trophy case of digital trophies that literally have no use. You know, it's not like, oh, I have an amiibo, and at least the amiibo I can have physically in my house, right? It's nothing like that. It's digital. You can only see it when you open your PlayStation app. Now, perhaps if Sony took this one step further, maybe if they used some ingenuity and said, hey, why not tie these digital trophies to, say, your PlayStation account, your avatar, when you're on PlayStation Network, when you're on your PlayStation 5 console. If you remember back in the day, Xbox, one of the coolest things they did with Xbox 360 is that your avatar could have clothing. It could have digital, like, companions. I remember I had creatures from various different games I played on Xbox 360 that would be like dancing next to me whenever you saw my avatar, right? And anyone could see your avatar. If you do co-op with someone, you can immediately access their player card, see their avatar, see all that stuff. So imagine if Sony did that. And now you actually had cool stuff to show off your uniqueness or your likes and stuff, your style on your profile. Maybe then PlayStation Stars would have taken off and people would have actually cared. But apparently that never happened. Because, ladies and gentlemen, it was announced this morning, PlayStation Stars is coming to a close as Sony Interactive Entertainment evaluates new ways to evolve future loyalty program efforts. Qualifying points are redeemable through November 2026. So at Sony Interactive, we're always experimenting with doing exciting ways to bring our community of players together to share the joys of gaming and create lasting memories. That's why 3 years ago, we created PlayStation Stars, a loyalty program to celebrate our players. The unique program includes playing games to earn rewards, including our unique digital collectibles, that's what I was just talking about, that pay homage to incredible games and our PlayStation legacy. The program has helped foster a deeper connection with fans around the world. Since launching the program, we learned a lot from evaluating the type of activity our players respond best to, and as a company, we're always evolving with player and industry trends. Through this evaluation, we decided to refocus our efforts, and we'll be winding down the current version of PlayStation Stars. We continue to evaluate our key findings from the program and are looking into ways to build upon these learnings. Here's some key things taking place. Starting today, you can no longer accept new members to the program. If members choose to cancel your membership, you can't get back in it and you lose all your points. Current PlayStation Stars members can earn digital collectibles points and level up their status all the way through July 23rd, but then it ends. Then there's no new campaigns or any additional rewards or benefits to earn at all. Okay? This version of PlayStation Stars will fully end on November 2nd, 2026. Current PlayStation Stars members can continue to redeem points as long as their points don't expire before then. And it says, even though they're ending the program, you'll still be able to access your digital collectibles even after the changes take place. So, it's a failure. Whatever they were trying to do with PlayStation Stars is a huge failure. Sad. I mean, it's a loyalty program. I'm sure some people like it, so why get rid of it? They do keep using these keywords, this version of the program, which leads you to believe that they feel like there is something else that they're going to do, that there will be another loyalty program in the future. But it is kind of weird. I mean, it's not even old. It's not even, they say it's 3 years old. It's not. It launched in October 2022. So it's only 2.5 years old. Most people probably don't even know yet, right? They haven't even used it. Me? So here's what happened with me. I linked my accounts in 2022. I said, oh, okay, so what is this? And I looked and I said, well, I don't care about any of these digital collectibles at all. So I'm just going to ignore it. And I did. Then I saw this announcement this morning. And I logged into the PlayStation app and it said I had over 8,000 points from buying digital games on PlayStation 5 over the years. So I said, oh, what can I do? For 2,500 points, you get $10. Credit on PlayStation Network. I was like, oh, okay. So I ended up redeeming 7,500 points. I ended up getting $30 of PlayStation credit that I could put towards a game later this year. Maybe it would be, I'm trying to think, like, what are the PlayStation exclusives? Elden Ring Night Rain isn't, right? Elden Ring Night Rain is going to be on PC. Is that correct? I know I played the beta or the network test on PlayStation because I don't think they had one on PC, right? But so either that or later this year, you got Ghost of Yotai, right? So either one of those, I'll probably use the credit towards those games. But the only way to earn the stars, again, was to either spend money digitally, meaning you bought digital games off of PlayStation Network while your account was linked, or to be performing these challenges that they have laid out. They kept doing these weekly, monthly, game-related challenges. Play this game, get to this certain point, earn this certain amount of trophies, do this, do that, and then you would earn these stars. So yeah, so FYI, maybe you have it. Did you link your account? Did you have a PlayStation app? Did you link your PSN to the PS app years ago? If so, you may have unwittingly, unknowingly been earning these stars like I have, and you're going to want to redeem them. Maybe you'll get a few extra bucks on PlayStation Network that you can use for a game or something in the future. Okay? That's true. Cabo Barack Obama says there's a new Silent Hill coming out. Is that cross-platform? No, I think that might be on PC as well. But anyway, there you go. Now, ultimately, this just is going to leave a bad taste in people's mouths. Why? Well, you gave us something for free. You said it's a loyalty rewards program. Maybe we didn't necessarily like the digital trophies as much as Sony thought they would. And maybe this was just an effort to recover from an NFT fumble. But it was something new, something different, something fresh, and something free. Why take it away? How much realistically do you think it costs to operate PlayStation Stars?
Well, if you haven't lost money from this, then why are you complaining?
If it really costs a lot of money, then they screwed up right from the get-go. You shouldn't have had it be so expensive. I feel like this is something that they should keep, even if it's not any kind of a win for them. It's a loyalty thing, and people will be happy that they're getting something for nothing. You know, Xbox has a very similar program where over time, if you're checking in with your Xbox Game Pass account, that you get points and stuff. So I don't know why they would just get rid of it. It's kind of silly. So anyway, sorry, goodbye PlayStation cards. We barely knew you, and now you're gone already. I recommend anyone who has a PlayStation account check in and see maybe you'll get some free credits before the program ends in July. Okay. I know. Noble Time says, if getting rid of stars is stupid, I think they didn't like us getting PlayStation Network cards from it, so then why not just get rid of the cards? Yeah, it's a good question. It's kind of silly. Okay.
Beg?
All right.
Beg?
So, those are the stories that I had for today. Oh, really? Elixir Vacations, I just checked and I had some stars. I just redeemed them for credit. There you go, everyone. Go check it out. And again, you have to have the PlayStation app. You link your PSN account with a Stars account, and that's how you get the credit. But it had to already exist. If you didn't do it, they already said you can't make a new account now. So you would have had to already have done it in the past. That's what I did. I didn't even realize. I didn't check this thing in 2 years. I checked it, and I had like $30 of credit there. Don't let it go to waste. Okay. All right. So, guys, that's what I had to talk about for today. I'm curious what everyone's up to today. What are your thoughts? What's going on in gaming? Please tag me in chat. Let's do a little bit of Q&A. If we get through this segment early and we want to end the podcast early to play more Clear Obscure, we absolutely can do that. But I want to see what's on everyone's mind this morning. Keep in mind, tomorrow there will not be a podcast. Tomorrow we're forgoing the podcast to try to finish Doom the Dark Ages, which I hope we can do tomorrow. So what do you guys want to chat about today? By the way, 1 second, because I'm about to sneeze. Hold on. I'm literally about to sneeze.
Hooray! He's going to sneeze, everyone. He didn't mute. He cut a fucking tail end of a fucking sneeze. Oh, hold on. He's in the fucking room, right? And the sneezes are kind of loud. Remember how he wants everyone to fucking believe that you can hear children outside his fucking window sometimes? How would you hear them? Like, Phil's in the room. He didn't leave the room to fucking sneeze. He stepped away from the fucking camera, essentially, got a fucking tissue, I guess, and sneezed. But he still kind of heard it, but it was very faint. And yet, those fucking random weird bird noises are clear as fucking, you know, I don't know. Listen to it again. You can definitely hear him sneeze, but barely.
Here's what you gotta do. Drink again. Drink a Pepsi later on. Play your fucking WB champions. Consequences have action.
Children playing outside Mars. Where's the parakeet, Phil?
Ooh. That was a close one. My air conditioner turned on, and it probably blasted like some pollen in my nose. I was like, oh, I had to blow my nose quick. Okay. Very good. Noble Time says I actually got like $100 one time.
Oh, wait a second. Was that a little stash scratch right there?
My nose quick. Okay.
Yeah, I'm counting as a stash scratch for sure. It says nose and stash. That's a yeah, burger. That's definitely that, yeah.
Very good. Noble Time says I actually got like $100 one time from PlayStation Stars. Yeah, if you're someone who just plays everything on PlayStation and you play a lot of games, you're gonna earn a lot of credits. Like that was from, remember, I became a PC gamer around the middle of last year. Okay, so arguably since last summer, everything for the last year I bought has been on PC. But everything before then was mostly PS5. There was some Xbox stuff. There was a lot of PS5 stuff there, right? So I earned $30 of credit just casually over the course of around 2 years. So you probably earned, if you just play on PlayStation, you probably earn a lot of credits, right? Dr. Ding Dong, we literally just watched that, or did that on this podcast minutes ago. He's talking about the retro classics. We just did it together. So just rewind the show, you'll see my segment on it. Okay. All right, so Iron Man the Power says next week I'm going to get the How to Train Your Dragon meal, and I'm excited and tell you my review. I'd like to hear it. How about this, guys? How does that sound for DSP Tries It when we hit 90 goals? The new How to Train Your Dragon meal from Burger King, which is a special burger and a special drink, I believe. Let me find it.
He turned it into a bag. He turned that into a bag.
Here it is. So this is launching next week to tie in with the live action How to Train Your Dragon film. So the film comes out on Friday, June 13th, but it's Tuesday, May 27th that Burger King is getting this. So what is it? Take a look. It is the Dragon Flame Grilled Whopper. Star of the show, a quarter-pound flame grilled beef served on a red and orange marbled bun, filled with natural spices and vegetables, topped with American cheese, crispy bacon, tomato, lettuce, onion, pickle, ketchup, and mayo. So basically, it's just a regular Whopper with bacon and a special bun. Fiery Dragon mozzarella fries. There they are. Look at that. In addition to bringing the flame, BK is bringing the heat with fiery dragon mozzarella fries, featuring melty mozzarella cheese, peppers, and a fiery Calabrian chili pepper breading for the perfect fiery snack. Interesting. And it's supposed to have a toothless-inspired cartilage. That's the name of the dragon, right? Soaring strawberry lemonade. Sort of new heights and quench your thirst with the all-new soaring strawberry lemonade with real fruit juice. And a Viking chocolate sundae. Finish the adventure with Viking chocolate sundae, delicious sweet treat. Vanilla sauce served with Hershey's chocolate syrup, black and green cookie crumbles. So this could be the next DSP tries it. For next, this it starts what they said, the 27th? The 27th, Tuesday. So let's set that. Let's say the next DSP tries that we're doing is going to be Red Robin, and the one after that will be the How to Train Your Dragon meal from Burger King. We'll try the menu and see if it's any good. All right? And then after that, of course, we're working on the next marathon event, which I know what it is.
5 in a row. That's concerning.
I'm still not going to spoil for you guys. All right? I want to save it. I think you guys are going to like my idea for the next 100 gold reward marathon. Okay?
Cares?
All right. So that's good stuff. Iron Man the Power. And yeah, I'm looking forward to trying the How to Train Your Dragon meal. The burger sounds like it's going to be exactly the same, except the bun's going to have like a different flavoring. But those fries sound interesting. Spicy mozzarella fries. Watch them be absolutely disgusting. Anyway. Okay. No, I did not know that they already made the live-action sequel. They greenlit the live-action sequel remake already. That's funny. Okay. Arch the Heart says, at any point did you spend $100 or more on a game release? Oh, yeah. All the time. Back in the day, when the special editions of games used to be...
Every single Street Fighter 6 edition he's got was $100. He spent that 3 times for all 3 of them.
Big unboxings, right? Because if you got the collector's edition or special edition of a game, usually it would come with like a statue or a collectible like that. It would come with some kind of like big art book, sometimes a soundtrack, sometimes a whole bunch of in-game promotional stuff. And you get this giant thing that would look really cool. And I used to do a show called Release Day Unboxing, where I would spend the extra money to get the collector's edition of the game, and then on release day, go to GameStop, pick it up, drive back home, literally unbox it live on camera, upload that to the internet, and while people were enjoying the unboxing, I would play the game and do the first session of gameplay. So yeah, all the time back in the day, I used to spend over $100 on a game, seriously, because the game would be like 50, 60, but then the collector's edition regularly would be like 100 to get all those different things with it. Yeah. Carlos says, I really hope Square Enix looks at Claire Obscure and says, wait, so we can make the mainline Final Fantasy games turn-based and people will actually pay for it if they're good? I know. We literally don't need these action-based button mashers, which is what they turned Final Fantasy into. Final Fantasy 16, I don't know how many of you watched my playthrough. I entered a boss fight. I swear to God, I just did this. I read the chat the entire time. I never looked at the TV. I literally just did this, and I beat the boss. And this was late game. This wasn't like, oh, early game, easy. No, this was late game. I just was like this. I was reading chat the whole time, talking with you guys, and I beat a boss not looking at the TV. Because the game is so piss easy. We want strategy-based, use your brain style RPGs. We don't want mindless button mashing. Not every game has to be Kingdom Hearts 3. You know what I'm saying? I understand Kingdom Hearts 3 was made for a certain audience, but we don't need every RPG to be that. We certainly don't need mainline Final Fantasy to be that. And that's what Square Enix did. They ran the series into the ground, and that's why 16 tanked. So they need to get back to basics and make a good game again. Claire Obscure is a perfect example of how turn-based combat can work in a modern-day setting if you do it right. Noble Time says, Rebirth was hard in my opinion. I mean, I guess I wouldn't know. I guess I didn't get far enough in, you know? I don't think Rebirth necessarily was as button mashy. It definitely was button mashy kind of style, but it wasn't. Definitely Final Fantasy 6 was the worst. Excuse me, 16 was the worst. That was just mind-numbingly stupid of a game. Mash, 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 do a special move. Mash, 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 do the next special move. Mash, 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 do the next special move. Do the big move that you've been saving up for. Oh, recharged all your moves. Mash, 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 do a special move. There's nothing to it. And then every once in a while, just press the dodge button, because you'll just dodge anyway. You don't have to time it. Just mash, you dodge. It's so bad. It's a horrible game. Oh, don't even say that. Final Fantasy 16 was DMC. No. That's an insult to Devil May Cry. You can't say that.
That is Turbo Nose. That's a great example of Turbo Nose right there.
Oh, don't even say that. Final Fantasy 16 was DMC. No. That's an...
No. The fucking Turbo Nose.
Burger. 5 in a row. That's concerning.
I love it when the fucking Turbo... The Turbo Nose don't happen enough, in my opinion. It's one of the things that Phil does that you sometimes forget he fucking does, if that makes sense. But yeah, we are 1 away from a... So this is how close we are, guys. If we get 50 likes, we've won bingo. Apparently, we're very close to 50 likes. If we hit 50 likes, we have won bingo. You know? Then apparently, we're like 1 or 2 away from that. If Phil begs again for 11 more seconds, we've also won bingo. You know? So there we go. But it feels like the likes will happen before the begs.
Insult to Devil May Cry. You can't say that. You're actually really bringing down Devil May Cry if you say that. I'm not even a huge fan of Devil May Cry, and I know that Devil May Cry was better than Final Fantasy 16. Okay. Speaking of Rebirth, how am I gonna handle playing part 3 of Final Fantasy 7? I'm probably not.
Who fucking cares? We have 50 likes, there we fucking go. That's excellent stuff indeed. We got 1 more free space, of course, because of that, and that means we've won bingo. 4 free spaces and
Burger.
There we go.
Full house. Oh boy, how exciting. Anyway,
there's a robust image there. So this is another. You'll never guess who made this. Is Pixar's creation, of course. This is Pixar's fucking creation. You know, what a wonderful image. Of course, wee Jasper in the background there. Like wondering why the fuck are they hiking through fucking Skyrim. The things that Phil do just to fucking keep Cat from being pussy. Fucking excellent stuff indeed. Full house on the bingo board. Fantastic stuff. We had $10 more to that bingo prize. So I'm gonna give me a second here. We had 10 more buckaroos to it. Excellent stuff indeed. There we are. Excellent. Let's go. If I can, I mean, we don't have to worry about Phil now. And we can skip ahead. We can just enjoy at our own leisure. Shall we skip ahead to current DSP and see how he's doing?
All you're doing is you're buying a license to play the game. You may have a physical disc, you don't own the game. Most games physically, now when you buy them, they're just a download code anyway. You pop the disc into your console and it downloads the real game off the internet. You don't own the game. I don't know where this weird misconception is. This is not the 1990s. This is not the 2000s. The game's not even on the disc. It really is confusing that people say that.
Jesus, man. So he's had no memberships yet. He's had no super chats. He's had one gift.
Escanor says Game Pass is killing Xbox. Can you please explain how? Please right now explain how Game Pass is killing Xbox. Because this is the narrative I hear on social media from people who...
Oh, he's only on $11. $11 at 150. No wonder he's fucking stalling for fucking more things to talk about.
Who are strong critics of Xbox. Yet, no one ever presents any evidence. Everyone just says it. The thing is, absolutely none of us understand the agreements that are going on for games that appear on Game Pass. We have no clue if these companies are making flat rate money, if they're making per download money. We don't know if it's like a royalty or if it's, if your game hits a certain milestone, then we'll pay you. We don't know how it works at all. We don't know how profitable it is. Here's what we do know. A lot of games end up on Game Pass. Do you think that if they...
Well, those numbers are out there, though. I don't know why you think they're not out there, but the numbers are out there. Like, I don't know. I love how... Jesus Christ, man. The bad man thinks he knows what he's fucking talking about. Because he doesn't do his fucking due diligence or research whatsoever.
It was not profitable for the game makers that they would put their games on Game Pass. Why would they shoot themselves in the foot? Does that even make any sense? And you say it's killing Xbox. Well, no, I would say what's killing Xbox is Phil Spencer and his pathetic leadership.
There it is. There it is. The hatred towards Phil Spencer. Phil loves Game Pass, but he hates Phil Spencer, the person responsible for Game Pass. Is that right? I'm pretty sure Phil Spencer was responsible for Game Pass. The thing Phil loves.
And the fact that he doesn't understand that he needs to have a reason to own an Xbox for it to be a viable concept of a purchase. And he hasn't done that at all. He's done a piss poor job in the last several years of convincing anyone to own an Xbox. Especially when he's telling you, your phone is an Xbox. Your refrigerator is an Xbox. Well, then no one's going to buy the console, you dingus. He is the problem, not Game Pass. Game Pass is a good value for the consumer. Now he just needs to make it make sense to own the console, and he hasn't done that. Game Boy, how are you today? Good to see you.
I miss Jade on the day streams. I want to fucking play the fucking sound clip for God's sake. Where are you, Jade? Oh, bastard. He'll come back one day, and when that day comes, we'll get to fucking play this button.
Squeak, squeak, free space.
He's abandoned the day streams because Phil's such a boring bastard like we all do stuff.
Escanor says they're putting every game onto Game Pass day one. No one is actually paying for the game. Why do you think Xbox games are going to PlayStation? Because no one's buying the consoles because Phil Spencer doesn't know how to sell the console. That's how. That's why. If you're massively losing this generation of console sales, you're definitely last in place for sales. You need to sell your games other ways, and that's why they're doing the whole sell the games on PlayStation deal. But if they could sell consoles, then you would need to do that, but they're not doing that. Like, I think Phil Spencer just gave up. He realized he's a hack. He doesn't know how to do his job, so he just threw in the towel and said, just sell our games on PlayStation. Fuck it. Otherwise, you're right. These games would go unplayed, which is a shame because a lot of these are good games. Indiana Jones is an outstanding game. I actually really liked it, and I'm glad that it's actually getting some legs on PlayStation. But bottom line is, it would have sold consoles if they knew how to do it, but they don't know how anymore. Clutch says, are you still going to get next-gen systems that might be $700 to $800? Clutch, you got to understand something. For me, buying a game system isn't just a entertainment factor. It's my job. Is it not my job to buy a console, cover its launch, right? So me getting these consoles, unboxing them live, hooking them up, showing you what they're like, that day one experience, that's part of my job. That's one of the cool things I can now do with this new setup, dual cameras, unbox it live right here up in HD, hook it up, show you what it looks like, mess with it, give you the day one impressions. That's part of the experience of being a gaming creator. So even if I buy it and I end up never having a use for it, kind of still makes sense, doesn't it? right? Like with Switch 2. Can I be honest with everyone here?
Here we go. Here we go. Is Phil finally going to fucking disclose the biggest fucking secret in the world that he's actually already pre-ordered his other Switches?
Switch 2 has one game that launched that I'm interested in, Mario Kart World. Switch 2 has one other game this entire year that's been announced that I'm interested in, Donkey Kong Bonanza. That's it. There's literally nothing else. Everything else is a third-party port. I'm not going to buy Cyberpunk to play it again on Switch 2. I already played it. So I'm buying this console, if I can get it, all right, for a launch day investment, playing Mario Kart World, playing Donkey Kong, and then it's going to sit there and collect dust just like my regular Switch has. That's Nintendo's fault. But it still makes sense for me to get it. I'm going to have that coverage. You guys are going to want to see me covering these things at launch, no? So doesn't it make sense for me to invest that money? I think so.
Cares?
No, I don't believe that. Class says Metroid Prime 4 is going to come out this year too. I don't believe that. I think it's coming out next year. Or else they would have already talked about it and had a release date for it, and they don't have that. I don't believe that.
Oh, we're caught up to live DSP again. Shit. We're back to normal live DSP where he speaks drunkenly slowly.
Oh, sorry about that. I don't know why I'm yawning all of a sudden.
Well, because you're a boring bastard.
I'm not bored. We're having a good conversation.
Oh,
Guys,
old bastard.
that's it. It's time. It's time
to beg
for more support. Guys, let's get some support. Let's get our first super chat of the day. We haven't had a single super chat. Let's get our first membership of the day. Let's get a tip bigger than $2. Come on. Hold on.
I think it's kind of funny that, like, it's just...
There we go.
It's always hilarious to me. Phil, the channel has
Can we get some support, for goodness sake?
Oh, there you go. Adam Furry came through for fucking Phil. First
No,
member
Genesis
review.
Gaming, I just said Metroid Prime 4. I firmly do not believe that Metroid Prime 4 will come out this year, or else they would have already had an announcement. We know it's coming, but they haven't given us a release date at all. It's just, they're being very ambiguous about the game, and I think there's a good reason. It's just not done. It's not ready. If it were, I think we'd be getting more information, and we don't have that information. I think it's not coming out this year. I could be wrong. I'd like to be wrong. I'd like to play more on my Switch too, but I don't think that that's going to happen. I think that it's going to be just Mario Kart, and then Donkey Kong, and then dry spell only third-party ports for like 6 months, and then maybe next year we'll start to see Switch 2 games come out. That's my take. Adam, thank you for 18 months as a member. He's his first member renew of the day. Yes, but that doesn't count towards our goals, sadly. But thank you for
Oh, miserable bastard. What an absolutely miserable bastard. You fucking deserve fucking day support, you fucking greedy bastard. Unbelievable.
for being an 18-month member. Pausen says Legends ZA is supposedly coming out this year. That is right. You're right. A Pokemon game, right? But again,
I don't know why Phil doesn't count them. Like, because also, people had to have given you money in the first place in order to fucking pop that fucking message to you. You know, so I don't understand why Phil doesn't count them.
Let me be clear. Now, I'm not a political
It's just such a greedy bastard. Anyway, we'll fuck it. We'll watch the rest of this fucking shameless begging segment, and we'll be going soon. We'll be going soon.
isn't it funny? Why is there no date? I don't know if I believe it at all. Like, I get it. Here's what it is. They want you to feel confident in your purchase of a Switch 2 that games are coming out, but that's why they're not giving dates, because they're probably not. Oh, look at our lineup. There's a new Mario Kart, a new Donkey Kong, a new Metroid Prime, a new Pokemon, and then all these cool ports coming out. And then as soon as the console comes out, they're gonna be like, oh yeah, half those games are coming out this year. I almost guarantee it, but I could be wrong. This is a case where I'd like to be proven wrong. The more games, the better. The more use out of the Switch 2, the better. Everyone's spending all this money on it, right? You want to be able to enjoy the game, so. What do I think Nintendo's big holiday game will be? Nothing. I don't think there will be. I think it'll be ports. I think their ports will be their big holiday games, which is gonna be hilarious. Oy. Can I play War Thunder someday? It's free. Did we look into that one time? Is it a game with a bunch of...
He wasn't that a game he was going to fucking play as a sponsored stream, but then detractors fucking derailed it, or was that World of Tanks? That may have been World of Tanks. But Phil was going to play as a sponsored Twitch stream, World of Tanks. Detractors tweeted World of Tanks about Phil Burnell, and they turned around and said, we don't want this person to fucking get money for playing our game. You know, and ruined Phil's sponsorship. Phil's reputation of being an absolute creepy bastard and all that shit, you know what I mean? You know, being a racist and a sexist or whatever and all that shit. It is funny. All people have to fucking do, all the trying to fucking do was say, hey, you know this guy's playing your game, right? You know, getting paid. He's a sponsored person to play our game. You know who he is. And all the times it's like, wait, hold the fuck on, no fucking thank you.
Vehicles and stuff.
That might be a good wee thing for WPIG. I imagine they'll say, you know, ALT does cover a lot of these kind of classic old school kind of fucking, you know, things from back in the fucking day with Phil. I'm not sure he's covered the fucking the World of Tank stuff yet, because that was hilarious. That was fucking hilarious, man. You know, the fact that the Twitter account for World of Tanks came out and said, we don't want this fucking guy playing our game. Well, it calls it, I don't get to fucking play as a spot to stream anymore. I was rejected that opportunity. I'll be fucking yeah, it's hilarious. I have the and if WPIG have not covered that yet, on like the looking back on that shit, it'd be good. That might be a good fucking topic for them. I don't know.
Amaze Lord does have a point. He says they always do a Nintendo Direct in June, so we're likely to get some dates then. You're right, because again, June is the biggest month for gaming. It really is. You got Summer Game Fest. There's always an Xbox showcase. I guarantee you PlayStation will announce something, and probably Nintendo will have a Direct, and we're going to get a lot of information. So I think you're right there. All right. Well, guys, I think we're winding down. And I think what we'll do, why don't we end the show and get ready for Clear Obscure. All right, so quick reminder, no podcast tomorrow. Tomorrow, we'll be doing lots of Doom to try to finish Doom. I hope that we can finish Doom between tonight and tomorrow.
Yeah,
I would love nothing but to do something different. All right.
Arsehole.
I guess we'll see. Dig Bix did a €2 or a £2 super chat. You should have taken me up on my bet offer for more. What are you talking about? Dig Bix? I don't even know what you're talking about. I really have no clue what you're speaking of, but thanks for the super chat. First one of the day. Oh, yeah, that's right. Dollar signs don't work today. Okay. Okay. Guys, thanks for a chill show. I hope that you all enjoy. I hope that you'll stick around for Clear Obscure and Doom today. And
like around, I'm getting the fuck out of here. It's time to fucking run away from this bad man from being his fucking shitey self. Guys, thank you very much for joining me for some robust bingo antics today and all that jazz. As Phil said, there is no podcast tomorrow, which means there's no bingo tomorrow either. So, there you go. Nothing I can do. Bugged Phil Burnell being a prick mechanics, nothing I can do. But bingo shall hopefully return on Friday, and I'm looking forward to that. It looks like Phil might not be doing the podcast on Sunday either. We might find out more either tomorrow or Friday about that. I guess I'll have to wait and fucking see. But looking at his fucking plan, it was really strange. Like, if you go to Phil's Twitter account, I don't think he mentions Sunday, but it's right there. Sunday, the podcast. He says day off. Then the fucking day stream's like to be determined. Depends what happens on Friday. I don't know. Maybe it's a fucking typo. Maybe it's not fucking there that fucking morning. I don't fucking know. But we'll find out anyway. But anyway, I'll be back on fucking Friday. That's all I fucking know. Phil thinks he'll be playing Lies of PDLC on Game Pass. Oh, Christ, man. The returns on DSP speed streams have been pretty poor as of late. I'm surprised he hasn't said, oh, I'm worried, guys. I'm surprised as well. I may have to remove the word stress from the fucking bingo, the bingo list of words, because Phil hasn't said stress for a wee while. But who knows? Anyway, guys, so no bingo tomorrow. I will be here tomorrow in some capacity. I want to like, troubleshoot stuff. I want to try and fucking make I might have to amend a lot of things on my OBS just to fucking have it so I can, have guests on and I can hear what they get. I can basically. Because whenever I've had guests on in the past, I've had to sacrifice things in my end in order for the guests to still be able to hear things at their end, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? It was a strange, broken way of fucking doing it, you know what I mean? So I want to try and improve things. I want to try and make things work effectively so I can have guests back on the show and all that shit. So tomorrow I'll be doing a lot of troubleshooting and, yeah. Nothing for you guys to worry about, of course. I mean, that's something I'll take care of, right? I mean, but I'll do my best though. Tomorrow I'll do my best to try and get it all working properly, whatever. And if that means I've got to fucking get rid of some of the stuff of how I do things and try and just, if it involves effort, then so be it. Something Phil Burnell is allergic to. If I can put an effort into his craft, But yeah, I'm gonna try my best to get it all working tomorrow anyway. So I make the most of a fucking day off by trying to improve the content on capacity. Who knows? If I get it working properly on Thursday, you know what I mean, with with the things I want to get working, I might actually fucking be able to get a guest on Friday. Short notice, who fucking knows? I have to wait and fucking see. But yeah, guys, I am going to wrap things up there. Thank you very much for joining me for some robust bingo antics content and all that jazz. I certainly hope you all enjoy the rest of your Wednesday, what it is you end up doing. Sonny, I saw you say a message earlier on about you preparing for flood warnings. That sounds fucking terrifying. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's just, it feels weird, you know. Scotland, like Scotland has had like the most glorious fucking weather for the past several fucking weeks. It's bizarre. It's like a very early summer, you know. Like fucking like mid, you know, it's 22, 23 fucking degrees in fucking Glasgow today. It's fucking bizarre. You know what I mean? In Australia, known for being a lovely place usually, or whatever. It's like flood warnings, you know what I mean? Like, I guess Scotland fucking lost all that fucking rain to Australia. Hopefully you stay safe, you know what I mean? It sounds fucking pretty dangerous for sure. You know. But there you go, good stuff indeed. Hopefully you stay safe, you know what I mean? If you're out that way as well. But I'm going to wrap things up, as I said. Bingo returns on Friday, and I will say, as well as Bingo on Friday, after Bingo's all said and done, we have some marbles as well. I'm going to end how it always end by putting today's PIG contributions made by the supremely talented Pixar Animations. So, well, I'll redirect to anyone. Is anyone live? Who should I redirect to? You know, who's all fucking live right now? I mean, Raphael's live, of course, because I'll say Raphael here, you know, how day for that. Actually, hold on. Has he been given anything else since he fucking ran away and begged, or is he still... I assume he's still in this fucking, like, hee-haw. Yeah, Nate memberships, Digibit still at the fucking top super chat level. Yeah, he's not been given anything else apart from, so he won like $13 so far, so fuck off. Yeah. But whoever's live, I'll find you a live stream, you know, to redirect you guys towards it, okay? Yeah, I hope you enjoy your little mini detox from Phil tomorrow if you choose to partake in a detox from Phil. But yeah, we'll be back on Friday for some more bingo antics. Until then, have a good one, and I will catch you all later. Goodbye.
On September 14th, a pre-authorized payment of $16.51 from PayPal.
All right, Luna Mills has tipped me $1.30. It says, I'm back. What's your favorite type of shower? When you're showered in money. When you go outside and all of a sudden, greenbacks start falling from the sky. And you raise your face up, you're like, oh, you start dancing, you go, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. All right, I don't know what the hell you're talking about, but thank you for the first tip of the day. Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, 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 yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, 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 yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. Show me the money. Free. Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, 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 yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. And it's gone, just gone like that.